How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Yes, chat, the return that nobody asked for. Oh my god, chat. Why are we talking about this person? Again, chat. I love whoever redeemed that. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Absolutely fucking nuts. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Happy Sunday. Yep. Okay, well, that wasn't very nice, chat. I was trying to talk to you and say happy Sunday. You just yeeted me out here, dude. What the fuck? Good morning, everybody. Oh, it's gonna be one of those streams. Okay, all right. I see now. I see now. No, I literally see right now. Like, I see you right now. Like, look, you see this? I see you right now. You cannot escape my eye. This is the close. Let me move my microphone here. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. You know, I got new XLR cables and I still haven't replaced it on my microphone, chat. I'm working on it. Oh. Nah, Charlie, it's my XLR cables. They're going bad, so god damn it, chat. It's on my list to replace today. Damn it, chat. I want a refund. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. My stupid wires are going up. I'm getting way too overstimulated. Well, welcome to my stream where the overstimulation is constant and the chaos is always, bro. Happy to have you here. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Excuse you, do you mind? Yeah, do you fucking mind?
It's no use!
Oh my god, dude. It's no use! No fucking way to do. It's no use! response for this. I'm just gonna sit there. Yeah, dude, I finally understand the meme. I'm literally just like, I don't know what to say to y'all. God damn it. It's no use. It's no use. It's no use. I fucking hate that quote, dude. I'm so over that shit. I never want to play fucking Sonic 06 ever again in my fucking life, chat. What's your favorite soda? Your dad last night. Thank you for playing. Have a great day. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing great. And holy shit, chat. You're in for an absolutely crazy Vtuber review today. A guest who came back, chat. Take a guess. Guess who's back with us, chat? That is right. It's one of your absolute favorite people in the entire world, chat, and it's not me. This is your first time here. I'm so sorry. It's no use. It's no use.
Well, I don't do my iconic victory dance for nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess just this once I can do it for nothing.
Cha-cha 3, Day of Reckoning.
Okay, I guess I can do one more for nothing. Ooh.
Ooh. That's right, guys. Chacha Chilla is back for even more, chat. Somehow she returns again, and I fucking get it again. I have to keep fucking reporting on this over and over.
Why,
I'm
Elara,
over it, dude.
Why did you jinx it?
It's all my fault. It's all my fault.
Zack Snyder edition coming to a news tuber near you.
It's all my fault. I predicted this would happen, chat. Do y'all remember last time that we had news? I'm like, guys, I got a bad feeling, but you know, when we looked at the Chachachilla stuff in that voice chat and her going to my Oshi, I'm like, I have a feeling she's coming back. Well, guess what, chat? She's fucking back. Why? What did I do to deserve this? Why do I have to keep reporting on this, chat? Please, somebody spare me the pain. Please. New news today, Chilla's back. Look, I'm telling you, Arceus, when I woke up this morning, I said, you know what? Okay, hopefully things are not going to be too bad. I'm feeling that things are going to be okay, you know? Like, I'm going to report on what I got. Not going to be too much. And that got fucking ruined in 5 seconds, so that's great. Kirby, god damn it, dude. Kirby, why, bro? Why? I'm just sitting here innocently. I can't believe this. That's right, it's a revengeance. It's so true. Put it up for a day and then she went crazy. Yep. This is what I get for ignoring news for one day, chat.
Chachachilla
This is my
William Acton. But that's just
that's why she keeps coming back. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. I was actually having a good time on Twitter. That's a lie. No, you weren't. I don't believe you for a second, Venora. Cat Full Metal, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream in absolute chaos. Thanks for joining us. Damn it. Everybody keeps blowing me up. I can't see Alarm when I say hi. No worries. Have a good one. Red Claw's been having trouble with Kirby too. You know, really, we're gonna be collabing with Red Claw here pretty soon, so I gotta talk to him a little bit about that. But guys, I'm so sorry. I meant to replace my XLR cables yesterday, and I just didn't have time. So sorry, guys. You know, maybe next time. But that is not what I want to show you. I wanted to show you guys my schedule for next week. And guys, I know it's really sad. Womp womps. I have to go back home to see my grandmother. She's had some health issues come up. Really? And so I will be off for a few days. But don't worry, guys. I'll be back. It's all gonna be good. One boom, then the other. Holy shit. Fine. Oh my god. Yeah, let me know my mic is being funky, guys. I'm gonna replace the XLR cables later today. So
your milkshake. I drink it up.
I want to know what the fuck is that, bro? I swear to Christ, to all things above, why the actual fuck are we doing this? God fucking damn it. Bye, chicken nugget dreamland. All right, chat. There you go, chicken nuggets. No, we don't do news around here, CEO. What do you mean? Yeah, no, we don't do news around here. What are you talking about? Yeah, it's my job, you know. I'm not responsible for your eardrums, by the way. Yeah, I never said I was. Yeah, I was never responsible for your eardrums. Come on, chat, where's your emotes? Ah, chat, come on, I expect more emotes. Come on, guys, let me see your emotes. You can do better than that, right, chat? Come on, guys. Oh my god, I'm glad that's over. Surely we will not chicken nugget again after that. What do you mean it's no use?
Back to that photograph. It reminds me of the photograph.
Are you serious? No fucking way.
When it was just
Dude.
a normal photograph.
Are you serious? Alright, surely we're...
Look at this photo.
Okay, alright, look here, chat. I got some choice words for all of y'all. Yeah, I got some things to say to y'all. Dude, that's enough photographs. That's like almost like chicken nuggeting.
Come.
Did we really hit another dance party?
See, Elara, you made the common mistake of having the
God damn it, dude,
It's
why?
going to be a quite
Yep,
news day.
I think I tempted
It's
fate as well.
tempting fate
I think that's my
to
problem.
that.
What have I done? What have I done? Damn it, dude. Alright, hold on a second, chat. I gotta do something really fast. With my microphone, it's being, oh my god, that's actually crazy as fuck. Are you fucking me right now? What do you mean? Are you fucking serious? There is no fucking way. There is no fucking way. Oh my god. Yuki, thank you so much for the prime. Welcome to my very normal stream, chat. Why are we in a hype train?
Gonna make her
What do you mean?
and crash out.
Oh my god. There is no way we were in a hype train. Why, guys? Why the chicken nugget? Why the chicken nugget, chat? What did I deserve? What did I do to deserve the chicken nuggets? Feel like 4 dance parties. Yeah, now we hit a hype train, you know? You know how it goes. Oh my god. I didn't even make my announcement yet, chat. Yeah, I didn't even make my announcement yet, chat. Wait a second, hold on. I didn't tell you about my announcement, chat. They won't let me talk. Oh my god.
Can get a million piece box.
Surely that's it, right,
and you're
chat?
supposed to be dumpster diving for ham scraps, you six-piece chicken McNobody. Get out of my seat!
Six-piece
Screaming,
chicken
that's when you like
McNobody.
it? You like it when I scream, chat?
Don't ever play that again. I don't know where that came from. What did you guys? This is what a lobotomy feels like, by the way. Yay! I think I fixed my microphone, chat. Yeah, I think I fixed it. Actually, okay, wait. Yeah. Will I read this name?
I hereby vow you will rue this day.
Oh wow.
Behold,
Who are you?
a true Drake warrior.
Oh wow. Really are you? What do you do?
Made flesh.
Oh wow. What are you fighting?
Solid of scale you might be, foul
Oh
dragon.
shit. Well, what are you gonna do about that?
Riddle with holes your rotten hide.
Yep.
With a hail of harpoons.
With every drop of your beak?
With every last drop of my being.
Chat, I don't know if you noticed, but this guy feels serious.
Do it.
To the Mario, swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario.
I'm having a lobotomy live on stream, by the way, chat.
Together now. Come on,
please,
now, just
somebody
like that.
save me. Somebody save me.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
It sure did,
really
holy
got
shit.
out of hand fast.
Oh my god, okay, so it actually wasn't my XLR cables. It was me being stupid. Thank you. Alright, Kono, I will immediately link them right now.
Sent you a comprehensive answer to your questions. Demons, you better not live.
I just get it out of your system, guys. Yeah, just go out.
Very bad news.
That's right. There's always bad news.
It's no use.
What do you mean it's no use? Yeah, this is how it feels. What did I do to you guys? What did I do? I'm sorry, you guys.
Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you.
Is that it, Chop?
6, 7.
Oh my god, no.
6, 6.7.
No, chat. Today is day 420. It's Subathon. Day 420, chat. You're supposed to be excited about that. Guys, it's 420. Let me get a nice in the chat. That's absolutely insane. Let's go. Day 420, baby. Day 420. How the fuck did we just see another dance party? Baba Booey, holy shit. I really want to say something right now, but I'm just, I have no words other than what the fuck is wrong with all of you? 3 chicken nuggets! 3 chicken nuggets! What are you guys? Did you just get paid or something? What the fuck is going on? Oh my Christ. Why are we in a level 5 hype train, by the way? What is wrong with all of you? Yomi, are you here? Yomi, save me, please. I would like to execute order 69. Yeah, paging Yomi. Yomi, can you get me out of here, please? It's because Chacha's back. Yomi, please save me. Use execute order 67. Tax refund season. What is it like to get a tax refund? Yeah, I haven't get a tax refund in quite a long time, so what is that like, chat? Okay, where the fuck can I actually get a 1,000,000-piece box of chicken nuggets? Because I want that, by the way, chat. I thought it was over. I thought we were safe. It never ends, chat. Yo, RGB, let's go. That's perfect. Good job, Stag. What do you mean, Ouya Cap? It's fucking peak, and then you put it with more peak of bad apple? That's just double peak coming together. Yeah, what do you mean? That's the best that you can get, dude. Like,
You didn't drink your milk.
Why should I?
You're going to be small and stunted forever if you keep using that stupid excuse! Shut up! I don't have to drink it if I don't wanna!
I'm dead. I'm leaving. Bye, guys. It was nice knowing you. Have a great stream. Enjoy the news by yourselves. Bye, guys. I'm out of here. Okay, I'm leaving. I appreciate you. Bye, everybody. I'm out. Okay, see you later. Okay, I'm out of here. Yeah, you keep screaming like that. See you later, guys. I didn't realize the light was movable. I didn't realize the light was movable. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm definitely leaving right now. I'm leaving right now, John. I'm leaving. There's nothing you can do to stop me. I'm leaving. Yeah, I'm convinced you don't even need me on the screen anymore to entertain yourself.
I'm sorry,
yeah?
but my sensors indicate that you are indeed a weenie.
Wait a second. I'm not a weenie. How dare you? I'm a taco. Don't read too much into that, chat. Jesus. I'm awake, dude. I'm awake, okay?
Lizard.
Yeah, literally chat with the redeem center. Lizard.
Lizard.
I am scared to look at how many...
Lizard.
Yeah. Wait, that's it?
Lizard.
I figured out what I did, chat. I accidentally tightened the screws on my microphone too hard, and apparently that makes it cut out, which I don't know how that correlates at all, but apparently it does that. Well, hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome to Chat Stream. I'm just here. I'm sitting in this chair just, blabbing about random shit. I'm not the star of the show. You guys starred. Thank you for the absolute 28 minutes of chaos. That is what I expect from my army. I'm proud of y'all. Let's get claps for everybody. Good job, guys. That's what I love to see. We love the chaos around here, and I appreciate all of you. Well, I hope you guys are doing absolutely incredible today because we have a lot of news to cover in my God chat. It's some pretty heavy stuff. We're going to talk about not only a VTuber being transphobic, that is right, blatantly transphobic, by the way. We're also going to be talking about Johnny Somali losing big time in their court case. Aw, womp womp. And of course, we're also going to be talking about the return of Chacha Chilla. That's right. Yeah, it was the return that nobody asked for. I didn't ask for
use.
It's literally no fucking use. You can't get rid of her. So we're going to talk about that. All of the drama surrounding her because she released some information. She also released some screenshots. It didn't really help. She also caused some torment to a bunch of other VTubers in a Discord server. So we're going to take a look at that as well. Of course, we're also going to be talking about some indie news, a lot of Corpo news we got to catch up on. A lot to cover today, chat. So water makes you wet. The sky is blue and a VTuber is transphobic. More at 11. Chacha could slide out of her quietly, respectfully. Like, Chacha, real smooth. And just slides away forever. Here's the thing, though, chat. I gotta tell you something here, really, very important as well. We're gonna be talking about Clara leaving FaZe Connect. She did drop a lot of information that we're gonna take a look at. But what I most notably want to talk about with all of you today, chat, is the Chacha Chilla stuff. But there is quite a lot to cover, so we'll discuss that. We are gonna discuss Chacha Chilla, who actually, most notably, I want to point out, has said that she is not going to stop, chat. She is not going to stop streaming. She's not going to step away from the internet. She is going to keep going. So we're going to discuss that. I know that's kind of bad news to a lot of people. It's bad news to me as well. But basically, there's nothing you can do except ignore her at this point because she's not going to stop, chat. It's just going to continue. So you might as well get used to it and just ignore at this point. I feel like it's just it's not going to happen. Based on her responses, she just does not care. So, but we will talk about that. We'll dive into it as well. So, only thing that can stop her is person. Bro, it feels that way. Wait, why do I have Sonic music on my playlist? I mean, I'm not complaining. I love this song. So, I didn't know it's on my playlist. Easy with the boobs in front of me. Who is Chacha again? Chacha Chilla is a very notorious VTuber who has, they most notably started their biggest drama by basically going after Adfree, accusing Adfree of things that they didn't say inside of a Minecraft event. Well, it turns out they didn't actually say that, and it wasn't even Adfree who said that. On top of it, the stuff that they said was not even like a big issue. They were accusing them of something where they didn't even mean that. Well, it turns out that Chacha Chilla had been very aggressive during the whole Minecraft event. And so she was called out for this. He went after, like, Flork, you know, the head of SVA. Now, most notably, she's gone after Apollo, making up all these lies about Apollo. On top of that, she also tried to include me in stuff, chat. That is right. She also had threatened that I would report on something and she would take information to me about it. About this particular issue that she had. So basically threatening to use me as a tool, which I was, of course, not okay with, right? That's very much what I stand against. So this person is just very, very, very bad, very bad. Not somebody that really needs to be in this space, right? They keep chronically coming back online. They will not step away from the space, even though they've been asked multiple times, like, dude, like, just fucking go away, right? They just will not stop. It's really crazy. So we're going to talk about them again today because a big surprise, chat. They came back again.
Oh, brother,
so that's kind of the TLDR there. I know there's a lot more details. I would encourage you to go and watch my old coverage of it. There's a lot of videos about it. I think Mujin actually did a video. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, Mujin also released did a 3-hour stream on Chacha Chilla as well. So if you want to go watch that, it came out about 3 months ago. yeah, definitely did some very horrible stuff. Again, mostly going after like Apollo from Mythos, blaming her for all this stuff she didn't do, accusing her of crazy stuff. Yeah, it was just wow. Yeah, it's been 3 months since the that first initial thing, Sayo. So very crazy, very crazy. Do you remember Sayo or Sai? By the way, which one? Oh my goodness, I gotta stretch after all those dances, chat. That's wild. Oh yeah, no, everybody from Respawn was like, that's wild, amigos, and nobody did anything, which, I will be talking about that as well. Chat, pretty crazy. Oh, everybody you can think of was involved. Saying stuff to Yomi, saying stuff about me. I mean, it was just really horrible. Bro, someone who's still in Respawn is still insane to Fallout. Yeah, I'm gonna be talking about all that as well. Wild shit, chat, wild shit. So, you know what, actually, I normally wait 30 minutes for everybody to get here. I feel like we had a bunch of fucking dance parties, so you know what to type in chat. Let's do it, guys. Let's talk about what we gotta talk about today. I need a quick flim moment, and then we'll get started. No, it is not. Separate incident. Yeah, completely separate incident, by the way. When you go to the hub and it says, are you 10 or older? I thought when you clicked on younger, it take you to the kid section. No, it just says you can't
Come on,
join.
it's time to go. Do the
There's no
Mario.
kids
Take
section in
one
my
step,
Discord.
And then again, let's
Yeah,
do the Mario.
that's wild.
All together now.
There is no kids section
Come on
in
now,
my
just
Discord.
like that.
Yeah, let me make that clear right now. Takes you to the kitty corner, right, chat? So, I did let you know about my schedule, chat, but I also wanted to tell you about something that's even cooler than that, guys. I'm sure that you're gonna want to see this. Very first thing, and guys, I gotta tell you something really cool. Coming up, March 14th at noon, guys, I would be debuting my 3D model. That is right. And I figured I would show you the trailer for that model right now. Do you guys want to see the trailer for my model debut for 3D? You want to see it? Yeah, who wants to see it? Type 1 in the chat. Yeah, type 1 in the chat if you want to see the trailer. All right, here we go, guys. Here's the trailer. Yippee! That's a trailer, chat. That's it. Yeah, that's a trailer. Yeah, so come to my debut on the 14th, guys. Yeah, thanks for being there. Appreciate you. Yippee! That's a hype trade redeem. How are you out there getting it? You know, I'm making it one day at a time. It's a kite, oh my god. Yippee! 10 out of 10 with hell yeah. Oh my god. That's my trailer, chat. I hope you enjoy. Come to it on the 14th of March at noon CST. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm glad you guys like it. I'm glad you love it so much. Yippee! Anyway, let's dive into a bit of Vtuber news. Let me have a flim moment and we'll get started. I said yippee and I sounded like I was rolling my R's at the same time. I think it's because I talked for so many hours yesterday. One thing I'm excited about my break, though, is I actually get time to, like, rest my voice, so. Allergies have been so bad. Like, yesterday, my voice is not bad at all. I had, like, no phlegm, but I feel like every news segment, I always have phlegm. I'm like, fuck, dude. Why am I cursed? Yes, Chacha Chilla, that Chacha Chilla. Yes, trust me, I know Mr. Big Stuff. There's nothing we can do. We just have to deal with it, you know? And I'm going to show you why that is. It's quite unfortunate, but we're just going to have to deal with it at this point. I'm going to show you why. So, anyway, guys, let's talk about ban suspensions, issues, all that stuff. First up, Rosie Belmu actually tweeting up in regards here to aimbot. I mean, this is so sad. It makes no sense. She needs to Chacha Chilla the hell out, yeah. This is so sad. It makes no sense, guys. Can you try and share? Guys like this silly game Fever meme. This guy's the dev behind it, banned over his name, which doesn't make which doesn't say anything bad or offensive, and it's a permaban. So Aimbot, of course, got banned permanently for their username on Twitch chat. Now remember, this is the developer behind this silly game Fever meme. Yep. Thanks so much. We really love that. Thank you so much, Twitch. We love your fucking automated fucking bots. I hate it so much, guys. I hate it so much. So please, again, if you could go and maybe spotlight this a little bit, and hopefully we can get their account back. But that sucks, dude. That sucks. What? This word? Speaking of heinous creators being able to stay, here that the lady that beat her dog on camera. I did. I saw she got unbanned. She had like a 30-day. Really? I've never heard that. Yeah, I didn't know that, Walk. I mean, okay, let's say that that's the thing, right? Why could they not just reach out and be like, hey, like, this part of your name, explain why, and then just go ahead and allow them to change it like that? You know what I mean? Like, instead of just, they've been around for a while, right? Like, they're established. So why would the first thing you do is pull the trigger? I mean, I didn't know that. But if that's the case, then why not just communicate with them, Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. This is what we get for having automated, automated enforcement over on Twitch. Absolutely horrible, guys. In other news, Strawny Cuddles going on to say, sorry for your serious tweet, but sadly somebody is impersonating me. They're setting up collabs with other VTubers and private VTuber connection discords, apparently giving content creation advice and potentially tricking people into befriending them for personal information to use against you. This is not my account. I would never ask you for money or for personal info. Please be smart, keep your wits about you. The description is generic as hell, nothing to do with me. Please be careful. So, guys, just want to let you know what's going on. I found you, you faker. It really sucks that people are really resorting to using VTubers to do this kind of stuff. So just be careful, chat. And once you believe, you see these kind of people, make sure it's actually them. You can tell this clearly is like some generic gamer like fucking like bio, but again, be careful, chat. Could happen to anybody. Could happen to you. In other news as well, guys, I do want to take a look here with Kitty Flute. Kitty Flute going on to say, so I know I'm not a very big streamer. My community isn't the largest, but I hope Twitch support sees this. The new system suspended me for a day, and after the ban remains suspended, I can't access any of my information. It appears my account was indefinitely banned. Please help. Of course, they got a suspension. They got a 1-day streaming suspension. And of course, it says temporarily, but they didn't say why, right? So, access to your account will be automatically restored after suspension is served. Don't know what this is about, right? So, as to why they actually did end up getting suspended, right? But of course, they go on to add to this saying, I apologize for the spam regarding my issue with Twitch, but I just want to update you guys that I'm only receiving the same automated message from them. I try to emphasize that my issue is not the ban. It is that there was an issue with how they issued my ban that caused my account to be completely frozen even beyond the ban. So again, chat, this isn't just about, they got a 1-day ban, right? It's because their whole account is still fucking frozen. The automated response to the same copy-paste message telling me to go through the appeal page. On my appeal page, there is not an active suspension because it ended. Therefore, I cannot contact anybody through the appeal page. I have an email saying that the ban was temporary, except the ban I have on my account was the only 1-day ban that is no longer active. So why is my account still banned? Also, why can't I speak with somebody? Yeah, I mean, this is clearly just, they put a 2 suspension thing in place, right, chat? So the reason apparently was sexual conduct. But they have 2 different things, and they have a streaming suspension and they have a chat suspension. So I feel like with the new system, something is fucked up here, where it's putting something wrong into place. So they've lost the entirety of their account. So guys, if you could kind of maybe blow this up a little bit, I'd appreciate it, because I know that Kitty Flute obviously doesn't deserve that. They're just trying to do their thing and stream, right? But here they are. They can't do anything. So really, really sucks to see. Hoping the best, Kitty. I really, really hope you get it fixed. And I'll try to do my part to put you on the news. Hopefully, some people will see it. Right, so who would ever guess that a Twitch update would go wrong? Who would have guessed? In other news, guys, Miami had a bit of some issues going on with their ASMR. Well, good news, chat, which is kind of crazy. YouTube actually remonetized their ASMR videos, which is really, really great to see. Thank you for replying and supporting the tweet. Your kind comments really made me feel better. You actually made them change your decision. Thank you. So we love to see that. Big claps to them. Finally a fucking W over YouTube, guys. Absolutely crazy. By the way, can I just tell you I'm so happy my microphone isn't broken? I was getting to buy a new one and I bought new XLR cables. But ever since I untightened the screw on it, it works correctly. So, again, I don't know why tightening a screw fucks up your microphone, but apparently it did. So, my coon survives another day. Let's go. And, of course, I did want to mention this, chat. Of course, this is totally unrelated to the fact that I talked about this the other day. But I just found the timing was very, I don't know. So it's like a screw that was on the side of my arm. But when I screwed it too tight, my microphone, if I moved it too much, it would not like have any noise come out anymore. But ever since I lightened it up, it's fine. So, but I found this very interesting, chat. Again, unrelated to my coverage of it, but the timing was kind of funny. That's right, guys. Sylvie Spark, who we just talked about the other day. Yeah, maybe so. Walk. Actually got suspended from Twitter, chat. So, I mean, justice is served. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this dude is a serial harasser. Horrible guy. Finally, justice is served. So. Yeah, my microphone is screwed, but actually, well, like, here's the thing concerned. So, I want to say I'm 98% sure on this. And again, this is my knowledge of Twitter from before. Maybe it's outdated, right? But in the past, when you got banned from Twitter, you were not allowed to make another account because they'd be like, oh, it's ban circumventing, right? So, again, I don't know if that's going to be the case. I kind of doubt it. I know a lot of people circumvent bans anyway on Twitter, so, but that's at least what I know from before, right? So it just put a little bit of burden on him because he is kind of slightly reputable, like in a very small way. He's notorious about that. So if he does create another account, that means that because he's larger, a lot of people are going to be like, oh yeah, well, you are circumventing this ban. It's not just like some nobody using an alt account, right? So anyway, very interesting development there, chat. Guys, we do get to talk about a few graduations, so kind of sad, but I did want to bring up the graduation too of this VTuber here, Effin Fox. Effin Fox says, I'm ceasing all my activities. As Effin Fox, I'm sorry for the long bouts of absence. I took away time to think. Only way I can really explain this, I no longer want to appeal to people's demands or cater to particular expectations. I'm allowing myself to take a step back. I want to develop into the person I want to be, to heal. And I mean, separating myself from this part of my life completely. So, wishing you all the best. I don't really know Effin Fox. So, I hope everything goes well for them. I'm really sorry to hear that, but hope things improve. Oh, really? What happened, Antique Doll? If you don't mind sharing. Yeah, I don't know about them. Where are we in the list in the screen? What do you mean? What are you talking about, sweetheart? Another news as well, guys. Ami Rose for Vianchenko's on the same point. Please read. No, this is not. She was part of Idol Corp and was the target of harassment. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Holy shit, I'm so glad to notice some Black Soviet socials he followed me on. You know, Mimi, like, he's been let go by a lot of other VTubers as his editors for his actions, right? So he's pretty notorious. I've covered him before, but just look into the stuff he did to Tyga. That should really show you enough. Anyway, Ami Rose goes on to say, no, this is not a graduation post. Not goodbye, but I will be taking a definite hiatus in the past couple months. That's okay, doll. My physical health has been deteriorating. I've had to go to doctor's appointments. After doctor's appointments, sat on top of my full-time, very mentally taxing job. I found myself not properly caring for myself the way that I should be. So, Totally understand, Nami. You know, again, wishing you all the best on your break. I hope everything goes well for you. Another news as well, guys. Unfortunately, very sad graduation here today. Clotho from Mythos is graduating, chat. Mythos goes on to announce, with deep, heavy hearts, we announce that Clotho will be graduating from Mythos. Already, Mythos wishes her nothing but the very best in all her future endeavors. We fully respect and support her decision. Yeah, exactly, Sai. And, like, I didn't really know much about Tyga because the first I heard about him was from Marina.
Hi, Elara.
But I quickly
learned.
I quickly learned.
Also, I love your new model. Looks extremely
Thanks, Hawk.
impossibly awesome.
I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you so much. So anyway, Clotho debuted back in 2024 and has contributed so much creativity to Mythos. Our passion and drive helped shape the Mythos community to what it is today. Yo, what's up, Sana? How are you, Kitty? Can we get a shout out for Sana, please? And we're so thankful for everybody and everything she shared with us throughout her time here. Farewell streams will be concluded by March 12th. Any merchandise under the Clotho brand will no longer be available for purchase under 30 days after graduation. We kindly ask for your understanding and support during this time for your continued encouragement of the remaining talents as we move forward together. Thank you, Clotho. You and your sisters will always remain an important part of the Mythos story. Let's make these final moments unforgettable. Of course, Clotho goes on to, say, hey, we're going to talk about this. We did have somebody that was very kind from the Discord. I believe it was Spectre who put together notes, so I'm going to share that with you. Of course, their final stream is going to be on March 4th at 2 p.m. CST. So anyway, here's kind of the TLDR of them leaving, chat. So here you go. Elara, give it to us. Tell us what's up. Oh, you're just not going to read it?
She's not
graduating
graduating because of the current events.
Yeah, so not graduating because of Mythos.
It has nothing to do with Trey, CEO, or the BTS.
Yeah, so it has nothing to do with Trey while she's graduating.
Back in the summer 2025 and told the previous CEO that she
she was going to graduate last year, chat.
She
decided to stay.
Stayed because of Trey. She made the decision due to other personal.
That's it? You're not going to read the whole fucking thing? Wow, Elara, thank you. You're fucking useless. Let's try that again. What the fuck, dude?
She made the decision due to other personal projects that caused her to stretch too thin, picking between being Clotho and her personal projects away from Clotho.
She's trying to
she decided to move on and
both.
graduate as Clotho due to burnout, or in her case being burned by the previous C.E.O, leaving scars to the character. As much as she wants to stay, she wanted to go for herself.
Alright.
She will be around from time to time. She wishes the best
good.
for Mythos, the gods, and goddesses. Her YouTube content will stay up with select content. Her X and Discord will be locked.
Yeah, I'm zooming right now, chat, but it seems like he went to graduate last summer under the old CEO. He has decided to leave, because of her own, just balancing her personal projects, also her VTubing stuff. So it's nothing against Trade, nothing like that. She just was already planning on moving on anyways. So we do wish her the best. It's just hard to see another Mythos talent kind of leave, right? It's all really bad timing, What's up, Kira? How are you? In other news, guys, coming here from Victoria Valerie saying, this is a message I thought I never had to write. After a lot of thought, I decided I'll be entering in a definite hiatus starting March 2nd. This isn't a permanent goodbye, but I don't have a clear return date. I need time to focus on personal matters and figure out what the next chapter looks like for me. So wish Victoria all the best, guys, on their indefinite hiatus. Of course, also we're going to talk about Lil Sunny. Yeah, that's true, Lacey. Lil Sunny says, hi, Puffs. I know this may be out of nowhere. There are things behind the scenes that have been stressing me out to the point where I can't fully focus on making content for you guys. I don't want to give you Puffs anything less than 100% of me. I'm really sorry for giving you less than 100%. I want to let you guys know this isn't a graduation post or where I'll leave forever. I'll be Sunny, and I love being Sunny. This is a short break for me, so I wish you the best, Sunny. Hope you're able to take some time for yourself. Totally understand, sweetheart. Another news as well, guys. Father Solus Goes on to say, Solace says, please read. Last stream before hiatus will be on the 28th, which is actually yesterday, which will be the last day of the Donathon as well. Hello, my darlings. Big ominous text box. Don't worry, there's nothing to be scared of. I'm not graduating. I'm simply giving you all a quick update on my life, some details on the hiatus. The start of my journey of being a content creator was very rocky. I did have desperation because I was at risk of deportation, and the money I made with my IRL job did not cut it. So, however, as I continued to grow, I became blinded by the potential of this career path. I almost forgot the entire reason I was doing it in the first place, to stay in the UK and finish my studies. So, moving forth, I'll be going on a definite hiatus in terms of streaming, commissions, and maybe even social media. I plan to pull my academics and social life back together in these 3 months I have left. So, sounds like they're really just working on themselves, want to put everything on their personal life in order, put their education first. I always, it's very commendable, right? So, totally understand. I hope that your hiatus goes well and your studies go well also. So, wish them all the best, chat. Of course, we do get to talk about a few debuts that you guys might have missed along the way. So, let's talk here for a second about Chow. That is right, guys. Porcelain Maid going on to debut his male model, and holy shit. Oh no, he's hot. He's hot, chat. Bro, I love this model. It looks so good. I feel like it fits him so well. Like, don't get me wrong, I love his model, his old model, but this one is just like, I don't know, it's peak to me. I love it. Yep. That's Porcelain Maid. He does go on, Chow goes on to say, in case it's not clear, my male model is another model, not a replacement model. I use all my models equally and do not retire them. I thank you for all the wonderful debut and all the cute screenshots everybody took. So, very, very cool. Again, he's not getting rid of his old models, chat. It's just, he's adding to his repertoire. How about that? Very cool. Of course, also, guys, a V card, the new V card launch. In case you missed that, guys, you can also use code elara for 10% off when you order yours. But, guys, Pink Dude also releasing. Hello, Shy Lily has a new model. Holy, well, that is right. We have the Demon Shy Lily model, and it is incredible. She shadow dropped this on the V card debut. Look, guys, I got you the good, the good stuff here. Don't worry, I got you. Now, it looks incredible. I love this model a lot. So, congratulations, sir. I don't know if it's Demon or Succubus. I don't know, but, bro, I'm down bad for it. That's all I gotta say. I think that's everybody in chat right now. So big congrats to Lily on her brand new model. And of course, guys, some events that you need to know about that are coming up. Let's talk about it for a moment. First up, guys, we have to talk about the Crystalline Versus coming here from Leah Memoria from VRPro. I've never heard of this agency. VAR Pro, maybe. But get those limit breaks ready for the ultimate Final Fantasy tournament. 20 VTubers will put their PvP skills to the test coming up in about a week, guys. So the 7th to 8th of March at 5 p.m. CET. Let's take a look. This sounds pretty exciting. I've never seen a Final Fantasy tournament. That's cool. Fire Pro. Okay, gotcha. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've never seen a Final Fantasy tournament. That's badass. Chopped and cooked. I love goth girls. Oh yeah, let's go Hatsumi! Vixie's on that one, nice. Yeah, Sky's on that other team. Yo, that's cool. Yeah, I love how chat's like, yo, me too. So anyway, check that out, chat. Looks very exciting coming up here for Aliyah and everybody else inside of the event. Very cool. Of course, also, guys, we do get to talk about an event coming up, and there's kind of a little controversy going on around this one, but we'll talk about it here in a second. Before that, I do want to mention, of course, the Ayami Family Collab Cafe going on between Mint and Ayami. We talked about this earlier, guys, coming up on the 7th. However, they did release a lot of the merch you can grab for that. So here's all the keychains, all the cute, like, mug wraps, the standees, of course, everything else, the buttons. There's also piece as well. The plates, everything looks so cute. So this is going down, chat, overseas. So again, hopefully some of you are able to make it if you're watching from overseas. But this is super duper cool. I love this so much. You know, actually not lazy, but we'll talk about it. Let's dive into it. First up, chat, we do get to talk about the Arcane Maid Cafe. And this is actually going down March 20th in Arcadia, California, under VTuber fan events. And this is actually being with so many VTubers, right? Pia, Barry, Tori, Nini, so many people that you recognize, right, are going to be taking part in this really, really cool Maid Cafe event, chat. Well, turns out there's a little bit of controversy surrounding this. I'm going to talk about it for a second because as far as my research, I wasn't able to find a lot about it, but I do want to mention it to all of you really quick. So let's take a look at what's released here by Dreaming Ocean, chat. It's a bit of a warning to this event.
Guys, I know we love VTubers, but please do not financially support this event. Arcane Maid Cafe has done some very bad things and should not be welcomed in this community. My heart goes out to all the girls, but giving this guy more money is not a good idea.
That's pretty heavy allegations, right? So, but here is actually why they're saying that, chat. And again, these are pretty heavy allegations.
Recently,
let's
Arcane has been purposely scouting and hiring young girls in the Chinese community here because they are unaware of all their past issues. I believe that these practices are extremely predatory.
Again, I'm gonna need like some hard proof on that. I mean, I kind of raises an eyebrow, you know.
With the recent rise in maid culture, many girls find themselves wanting to become maids themselves, but please everyone do research on where you apply because some of these places do not have your interests at heart.
So allegedly this company who runs it is taking advantage of people, where there was this screenshot here. Well, let's take a look. Yes, we all know why. It's because Anime Los Angeles is working with the most hated guy in Los Angeles anime community, Andrew Kim, CEO of AnyFest, known for now allowing a known rapist, King Lin, and Andrew Kim's best friend to continue being the photographer and marketing assistant for Arcane Maid Cafe, even after several of his mates came forward, including some of those that were minors at the time, and allowed King Lin to continue having access to them via direct messages and through events, where the AnyFest CEO Andrew Kim allowed King Lin to continue working at Arcane Cafe because they're best friends. Now, I will tell you, chat, I did try to look into this. I couldn't find any hard proof, so, you know, do take it with a grain of salt, but these are very heavy allegations, right? I don't have any proof to show you. If you have access to this, please send it my way. More than happy to follow up. By removing an artist's watermark to put on t-shirts to promote AnyFest convention, threatened a local artist, tried to lie about stealing the artwork, under miscommunication, and stalked the artist who tried to silence her at various anime conventions in 2017 and 2018, publicly and openly made discriminatory statements about avoiding work with people with learning disabilities and autism on Facebook in 2016, using a flowchart showing who the AnyFest CEO would not hire or let volunteer, actively censoring and silencing critics of the Maid Cafe, even after several of his maids came forward, etc. Right? Kind of rereading that one. Using bots to send fake reports or threatening actual real-life harm to critics and whistleblowers, grooming and stalking teenage girls for Arcane Maid Cafe, manipulating and abusing his Arcane Maid Cafe maids, discriminating against teens with autism and learning disabilities, allowing well-known predators and rapists to work as a photographer in his Arcane Cafe, harassing and stalking girls in the anime community, trespassing and harassment at competing anime conventions. So, guys, this is a long laundry list of fucked up stuff. Again, I will remind all of you, I don't know the validity of all of these statements because I wasn't able to find proof myself. But, you know, I will, I would encourage you to deep dive as well. I'm going to keep looking. I am going to ask you guys if you have any proof. Please send it my way. I would love that to take a deeper look at this. But unfortunately, it really sucks. Great creators are kind of intermingled with a very questionable person. So, yeah, he does. He sounds like a fucking hentai villain. Like, so true. So, we'll let you know what's going on, chat. Just kind of be on the lookout. Dini, will you put that in Discord, sweetheart? Is that a follow-up? Let me look at this. Hold on. Okay, all right. Here, there's like a whole docu. King flirting with me. Oh wow. Okay, so there's a lot. Oh, defends the guy and attacks potential rape victims. Oh wow. Well, I mean, it seems to be pretty true. Blatantly lies to me about a mutual underage friend of ours. Wait, okay, so I'm only tube and blank. She's all right. She says like, "Senpai, notice me. No, I'm too nice to tell her off." Yeah, I get that. That's how I feel about blank. Except that I don't think like that romantically. Yeah, she really likes me romantically. Like I've slept with her. Outright admit sleeping with me. And again, they were underage, chat. So yeah, okay. So it seems like the validity of these is pretty strong. I will definitely dig into this document a little bit more off stream. And I'll report back to you guys because I want to do my due diligence. But wow. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that, dude. Seems to be real, chat. So be on the lookout. Yeah, hopefully they are made aware of that. I'm sure they had no idea, right? So don't put any blame on them, chat. They didn't do anything, but if that person is involved, that's definitely probably a company you don't want to work with, or at least don't want to work with in the future, right? If somebody like that is involved, I'd be trying to get out, you know? So yeah, give them grace on that. It's not their fault. So guys, let's talk about debuts. And we're going to take a look here at a Wild Kitsune. And I say a Wild Kitsune actually debuted yesterday at 8 p.m. EST, so I hope you'll go check them out since we missed that debut. But what's coming up, guys? First up is Piper. That is right, Piper is going to be doing a special program birthday stream and live T debut coming up March 4th at 6 p.m. EST. Let's go take a look at what Piper's got cooking. I love Piper. Short, sweet, and to the point. Very exciting. So go get Piper some love, guys. At this date, at this time. Very cool. Another news as well. We have plenty of other debuts to talk about, so sit tight before we get into our Corpo news. And now we have Emporo. That is right, going to be doing his debut coming up March 7th at 2 p.m. GMT. Let's take a look at Emporo. Based music choice, by the way. No More Heroes? No More Heroes. I love that. I'm glad he kept his old self as a plushie.
Travis, it's kill or be killed.
Yeah, I'm glad he kept his old model as a plushie. I'd be sad without it. It's cute. Yeah, bass song. So go and check him out, guys. Emporo is really, really cool. He came on Tea Time one time. He's really funny. Yeah, I like him a lot. And other news as well, guys, we also have Tsunami Cat from Luminaria going to be doing their idol outfit review coming up on March 6th at 6 p.m. PST, chat. So again, very exciting. I'll go give them some love as well coming up. As a No More Heroes lover, grand roll use of that. Yeah, we also, of course, guys, have Laffy celebrating 5 years with a new outfit coming up next Saturday. Let's take a look, guys.
Excuse me, I'm looking for something. It's something I really can't live without. It's super important to me. It should be somewhere around here.
Bro, Laffy's been around for 5 years. That's crazy.
It's been stolen? Impossible.
I've never seen Laffy before. Yeah, so that's actually crazy. Like, when I started VTubing, I remember them. Yes, exactly, Kira. So, very cool, chap. I'll go check out and support them coming up for their detective outfit. This looks really good. Guys, we also have another debut coming up here for Strasa. Strasa, I'm going to give you the TLDR because this one's kind of long. But Strasa is going to be doing his debut today, guys, at 2 p.m. EST. Strasa, of course, is a Dragon VTuber. So go and check him out. But that's going to be later, guys. So, sorry, Strasa. It's a really long one, bro. I'm sorry. And actually, guys, right now, that is right, guys, Zentrium says, well, guess what? They got bigger. Everybody keeps saying, well, What if I told you things are different? On Sunday, it's time to shake things up. March 1st at 11 a.m. CST. Join the big event. Well, that is right. She's actually debuting this right now, but let's take a look. Yeah, I think this is a kaiju model. That's cool. Godzilla is real. They didn't get bigger, chat. Assistant Treya herself got bigger, guys. I love that. So big congrats to Zing. Go check it out, guys. I know she's debuting that right now, so put it on the background, support her too. I'm Alas. Let's get into a little bit of Corpo VTuber news. I know we're going to talk about some of our big stories. However, I do want to talk about one story that I had put aside to mention to you today. So this is something I didn't get to, but we have a post here from somebody on Twitter. And unfortunately, guys, it looks like Straub is, well, to flat out say it, she's okay using AI art. So now, I did get word from somebody that did ask her about it. But we're going to read all this. We're going to talk about it. I want to see how you guys feel. So Straub says, I made you some muffins, chat. Please have a seat. And somebody goes on to say, I know it's on my place. Please don't use generative AI. I'm not saying this because I don't like seeing people I respect use a tool that is built off of stealing from artists' works. All because we shared it on the internet for people to see. But in the end, it's your choice. Straub says, not trying to single you out, but I want to say this. It's for fun, and I don't really care. I'm tired of pretending like I do. I'm sorry if I had offended you, but I think it's just for fun, my own content. I don't see an issue, and I really don't care. You're free to feel how you want. Yeah, imagine that stealing from people who never agreed to it. Apparently, it's just a fun game. Meanwhile, the liars, cheaters, and stealers are making more money off of stealing from artists and hoping that the people are oblivious enough to not question it. Now, I did have an anonymous person share with us that they reached out to Straub, and Straub said, well, it's okay because they're using the model that was made by the artist, right? But the artist is aware of it, and they're okay with it. It's not against their TOS. So, well, I mean, I guess for me, like, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't like AI art, you know, like, I don't agree with AI art. I think it's just, I'm going to have to agree to disagree here with you, Straub, on using AI art. But I did want to point out that her model artist is okay with it. It's not against her TOS, so technically they do get a pass in that regard. But for everything else, like all the other art, the muffin and everything else, right? I mean, all this was, generative AI as a whole is stolen artwork, right? So, well, apparently they are aware of it, Nid. So they're fine with it, allegedly. So, but again, I just think, like, at this point, guys, we can't sit here and be like, look, artists make up what we are, right? As VTubers, we're very reliant on artists to create what we create, right? Without artists, we are not what we are, right? VTubers, etc. Right? We're so reliant on artists to make our dreams a reality. I just would never want to do anything to disrespect them, right? And like, yeah, I very much disagree with Straub here, but at the same time, like, she's allowed to do what she wants to do, right? Like, all you can do is agree to disagree. So, yeah, I mean, and that's fair. It's censored. I know that AI is like a hot topic for me. I'm just like, I disagree with it, you know, flat out, right? But I did see this going around. I do want to see something really quick here. Like, you can, if you don't agree with this person, like, just move on. You know what I mean? Like, there's no point in calling somebody like a dumbass or anything like that at this point. Like, just, if you don't like it, move on, right? So, that's kind of it. So, well, let's move on to our Corpo news chat. And here we go. First up, I want to mention to you guys, there's actually something going on with Ninja Sanji. Yes, I have Ninja Sanji news chat. That is right. So here we have Crow Noir. If you don't know Crow Noir, they're actually an official account for the two Ninja Sanji creators, Kanai and Kuzaha. Well, guys, actually a bunch of their covers have been taken down due to the copyright holders' wishes. Some song covers videos have been made private. Please rest assured this is not due to malfunction or issues. So I know some people were bringing it up. They're like, oh my god, Ninja Sanji's getting attacked. It's like, nope. They were taken down because of copyright issues. So I want to let you guys know, don't freak out about it. However, guys, I do want to bring up something that you might want to take a little bit more seriously. And that's what's going on here with UQ Wilson, guys. UQ Wilson actually had something really horrible happen to them recently about their health issues. They went on to say, some people don't know about this in this video, but UQ has a problem with their heart. Sometimes their heart starts going really, really fast, and after a while it stops. But a few days ago it kept going, and he started coughing up blood. Had a lot of shortness of breath. Had to go to the hospital. It's scary, but I'm good now. I have medicine. So, yeah, anything at time it's something to do with your heart. You're puking up the red, you know, wine out of your body. That's not good. So, I'm hoping the best for you, Q, but just want to let you know this one down, chat. Yeah, really hoping the best for them. Hey, what's up, TDW? How are you, kitty? Yeah, anything with your heart is just so serious, chat, you know? So, puking up the ketchup, exactly. Anyway, chat, let's move on to something a little bit happier. And let's go check out HoloLive. And guess what, guys? The newest hologram is here. This one is called Right on Time. I'm going to delete some of my tabs here. We'll check it out. Yeah, I mean, it's very, very serious, right? Anytime you're, like somebody said, throwing up ketchup, that's not very good. So, all right, here we go, guys. Newest hologram. Right on time.
ロボッチ壊れちゃった。ちょうど突破して CPU が誘拐したりやんすね。
電卓の機能を酷使しすぎたか。
計算がしたくてたまらないぞスイミング。ああ、壊れる前に戻れたらな。エンジン点火。タイムアップ。いや、どういうことや。
The casual time travel.
いつものロボコ先輩だ。
Oh my god, I'll keep updating him. They just cooked on her fucking CPU. That's crazy.
もっと過去に戻れたらな。
They're going even farther back.
過去すぎんか。
絶対ロボットおらんやろ。いた。人間だ。
Oh shit. Oh shit. Holy.
すげえ未来に来ちゃったぞ。
焦りすぎ。ごめんね。あれみんなどうしたの？そっちがどうした？怖いよ。もう帰ろう帰ろう。
Repoco is in every timeline. I love that.
いかな人間。
ついてきちゃってるじゃん。
人間を消すのは僕だよ。邪魔だてするな。来るだろう。どうしようすーちゃん。
Yeah, that's a great part about holograms. Nobody knows what's going on inside. It's all just absolute insanity 24/7.
僕の計算通りだね。
そのまま現代に帰るための計算もできますか？
なんだ溶けてもうた。すーちゃん、ほらスライムだよ。溺れる。計算がしたくてたまらないぞスイミング。もうええて。
What the fuck, dude? Very average hologram, by the way. Going back in time. Lasers, Repoco-san everywhere in every timeline. Average hologram. I love watching these. They're so cute. I feel like I should upload them. I don't know if I uploaded them to my React channel, what people would say, though. I think it'd be kind of fun. Anyway, chat, you know what's crazier than this? Sakura Miko, that is right, guys. Sakura Miko actually announcing her Spring Fire Prevention Campaign. Well, that is right, guys. The Sakura Miko has been appointed as the one-day fire chief of Kanata Fire Station. There's very few VTubers that have ever achieved such legendary status. Yet somehow Miko will be the fire chief for one day coming up in just 2 days on March 3rd. Absolutely insane. Very cool though to see VTubers recognized in such wide mannerous ways as well. I think even like there was one like Godzilla was fire chief for a day as well. That was pretty cool. Now this video is private now, chat. But I do want to let you know, if you know Octavio from HoloStars, I'm sure you guys know Octavio, right? This is Octavio from HoloStars, very well known, big streamer, known within the HoloLive space. Well, unfortunately, guys, Octavio has been stepping away from a while, and his mother passed away, guys. So, please send Octavio some love. He did have a stream about it. He did decide to private that stream, which I'm not really surprised. But yeah, he's had a lot of ups and downs just because of his mom's health, and his mother did pass away. So send him some love, chat. Just wanted to update you. That's really, devastating, of course. So send him some love. Of course, in some other news, guys, HoloLive English's admin, the group, their new single, What Comes Around, is now open and streaming on various platforms. So go and check it out. All the Advent girlies on their brand new song. Very, very exciting. Of course, also, guys, we have another song we're going to talk about coming right here from Marin and Susui together. This one is called Chatter. Let's take a brief listen. I don't think I've ever seen them do a music collab together, but it's a badass. I love how it's like half a Susui song, like right here. This is so Susui coded right here, chat. And then it switches to a Merit song. I love that. It is definitely both of their styles mixed. I love that so much. If you're a fan of HoloLive music, like I am, you can see how it's just like a split down the middle. Love that so much. Of course, speaking of songs as well, guys, that is a Bae released her brand new song as well. This one is called Snake Eyes. Take a listen. Yeah, put it on the playlist, That's pretty. I'm mocap and everything. Very, very awesome stuff. However, chat, I'm always looking out for you, and I decided to watch this video and, take a look here at, Chigi, who, helped Bae with her mocap, and I figured I should just really show you this particular part. I feel like it's very important that you see this particular part of the video. It's just integral to understand how hard Bae worked on this video. And this just really goes to show how amazing of a performer she is. I mean, just want to make sure that you guys, watch this music video a few times. It's just the quality of the performance is, really up there, chat. Really up there. Yo, what's up, Pop Iris? Thank you for the 20 months, cutie. Appreciate you. Holy, yeah. Look, I'm looking out for you guys. Don't worry, I got you. In other news as well, looking at HoloLive, also got to talk here for a second. I'm at a very interesting collaboration coming up with Jax Pacific. If you guys don't know Jax Pacific, they normally make action figures, chat. Well, guess what? That is right. Jax Pacific and Cover are going to be working together. Looks like we're going to be getting a HoloLive action figures, chat. I'm very excited for that. That looks very cool. So get excited. Yeah, very sick. Very, very sick. Really cool. Unexpected collaboration as well. What you up to, Buff Virus? How are you? Another news as well, guys. We did have the final show of the HoloLive Synchronized Tour in Taipei. Cecilia going on to see Taipei. Thank you so much for having us. Here's a big picture of everybody there at that concert. It looked awesome. Now we got Funkos. Now we got the action figures. Of course, Moy Calliope showing all of the flower stands. These look awesome. Take a look. Love that so much. Callie had like 6 different ones throughout the entire tour. And of course, Callie going on to summarize everything going. And with that, we reach the end of the world tour. And just look at these pictures from the actual tour itself, chat. I mean, this concert series looked incredible. I'm really sad I couldn't go to one, but it still looked like a great time. So I hope they do another one next year, and it's one that I can make. But this looked awesome. Now, chat, I don't want to scare you or anything, okay, guys? I don't want to scare you. But let's talk here for a second about Uniho. Now, chat, who the fuck is Uniho? Well, Uniho is a illustrator. Uniho is actually a very popular illustrator. Very, very well known. I hope I don't get banned for looking at this. You might know Uniho from drawing very beautiful drawings, chat. Very beautiful drawings. And, they have a particular accent, you know what I mean? They kind of remind me of this movie I saw one time called Lion King, You ever seen Lion King? There's like a lion in there, and they go, Raoul. Yeah, they roar. They roar, rah, like, they say, I roar, rah. You might remember something like that. They just wanted to throw that out there. It reminds me of them, Pink Cat Lady that has an Italian accent. Totally unrelated, though. Totally unrelated. But anyway, guys, Uniho decided to release a tweet here with a heart. Now, why is this important? Well, historically, chat, when people on their alt accounts, like, for instance, let's talk about for a second Gargura and Saba, when they release these tweets on their alt account, what does that normally mean, chat? That means bad things. That means that, oh no, chat, why are they talking on their alt account? That's not a good thing. That could mean something bad, chat. Well, don't freak out. It's okay. I want to remind all of you. Yeah, it's okay, guys. It's okay, guys. I want to remind all of you back on the 13th of February, I read you this tweet, right? And it says, hey, Rawada's manager, we'd like to inform you that Rawada has to handle some important administrative procedures. So unfortunately, she will be taking some time off work for a little while. Well, guys, we're pretty sure this has to do with, like, visas, right? They're having troubles with visas overseas. So they're just using their alt account for the time being. So don't worry, guys. It's nothing to freak out about. When I saw it, the first thing I did, I was like, wait a second, what the fuck? And then I thought about it. I'm like, oh, wait, no, actually, it's okay. It's not that bad. So I don't freak out, guys. Yeah, wipe the sweat off your brow. It's going to be okay. I know a lot of people are freaking out. I'm like, yeah, let me think about this for a second. And no, it's going to be okay, guys. It's going to be okay. In other news as well, guys, I do want to talk about Rindo. That is right. Rindo is actually going to be appearing as a guest rival in the PlayStation 5 version of Tokyo Extreme Racer and the DLC that is launching later today. That is right. HoloLive is inside of a PS5 game. Take a look. I know I'd mentioned this to all of y'all, like before when it first happened, like got announced, but this is actually cool. Yes, finally the PS5 has one game. Finally, chat, we have a reason to buy a PS5. That's funny. Very cool, chat. So I wanted to show it to you. HoloLive cooking, as always, guys. Now, I did want to remind all of you the other day, in case you missed it, we were talking about this person who was part of the anti-HoloLive task force or whatever the fuck they call themselves. Well, this guy was threatening to actually attack people in Tokyo who were wearing HoloLive merchandise, chat. It was really, really, really fucked up. So again, there is this really great post, actually from the Kurosanji Reddit, kind of breaks down all the stuff with Miko, why people are doing this, etc., right, guys? So to kind of sum up everything that happened, right? Especially like with Miko, there's been all the antis we talked about going towards her. A cover court case actually got updated, and Cover Corp actually rejected this settlement, and they plan to fight it out in court. Guys, that's crazy. So it looks like Cover Corp as a whole is not fucking around. They're like, you know what? We're not fucking around with this shit, dude. You know what? Let's go. Like, they actually want to step up for their talents here. So, of course, with all the antis as well, like AI Slapper Maria, all channels got nuked in a lawsuit. Nagasami account nuked, stole his alt account. World continues AI slapping around Miko, but no longer has engagement bots. Beniji Sis account nuked, stole his alt. Hakio, both made into alt accounts nuked, but not before total humiliation ritual with code damage control mode. So seems like a lot of the antis are kind of being put in their place because they're doing a lot of illegal activities as well. They're also slandering people, so basically, I wanted to show you this because the moral of the story is don't fuck around with Cover Corp. They will absolutely fucking eviscerate you. There will be nothing left of your body. Do not fuck around with them, chat. You slander their talents, you go after anybody, they will go after you, and they will not hesitate to do so. You fuck around, you find out sometimes, chat. Absolutely nuts there. Yep, that's that guy. Yeah, they were just kind of following up about it, but again, I want to show you, like, HoloLive is on a tirade right now. They're not even accepting, like, settlements anymore. They're just like, you know what, no, absolutely not. And all the anti-stuff we talked about surrounding Nico was really sad. I'm glad that HoloLive has been very steadfast in supporting her. That's really, really great to see. So guys, let's talk about a little bit more Corpo news outside of the big, agencies. And then we'll talk about our big stories. I know what you're here for. First up, guys, is Lucid. Lucid Multimedia announcing that as of January, our talent, Rima Tim, announced an indefinite hiatus due to personal issues. Out the past year, kept in touch with Tim. After a little over a year, we're happy to announce that Tim will return to VTuber activities. And of course, Tim is actually going to be parting ways with Lucid. They're going to be separating from their contract early, waiving all termination fees, and assigning Tim's IP to them so they continue as Tim in the future. Love keeping the IPs, giving them the IP to them, leaving the IP to them so they can go and create content. So, huge W. Really respect Lucid for doing that. Yeah, huge W right there, chat. Love to see that. Of course, also, guys, we also have Riri, who is leaving Luminara. Not really any news on that, other than they just said, I'm grateful for their time and wish you the best. So, a little bit of update there, things going on with Luminara, chat. Another news, guys, Cleo from FaZe, allegedly had actually, supported false AI accusations against a smaller artist. She did actually go on to apologize about that. I kind of missed this story. This is just something I flat out missed, chat, so I just at least want to follow up on it. But, this original OP goes on to say, hello, after a lot of thinking and watching you guys pointing out the way this might have been human work in a very different way. I'm actually convinced I made a huge insane mistake with my initial claim. Cleo goes on to say, I will apologize as well for jumping the gun. I'm not knowledgeable when it comes to art, but I'm wary of accidentally supporting AI-made art. Please do not send any nastiness towards Poopy or Poopay, as it does not make the situation or help it any further. Mistakes can be made of anger, vitriol does not help. I hope we can move on and continue to support human art. The art was made by Eddie's, and I have retweeted if you want to support them. So yeah, I mean, like, sometimes it happens, right? You jump the gun, you fuck up. I appreciate that Cleo took responsibility and said, hey, my bad. Puppy, I don't know, Poopay, I don't know, but name regardless, chat. I do respect Cleo a lot for doing that. I think that was really, really cool. So, want to show that to you. In other news, guys, we do have a VTuber agency who just set the actual Guinness World Record, and that is Akira Dorimina, the Guinness World Record achiever for the most time played in the Mario series. That is right. She actually decided to go and play Mario like crazy and was officially recognized by Guinness World Records for that. So this was back quite a while ago. However, chat, again, she got it, verified and everything. So here it is, guys. A certificate to playing the game Super Mario Series, 60 hours and 17 minutes from the 2nd to the 5th of May in 2025. So I think it was like the longest period all at one time or something like that. But either way, super fucking cool. Congratulations to them. Yeah, that's awesome. In other news as well, guys, let's also talk about stuff going on with VNU, guys. And VNU actually parting ways with Cecino Catarina. That is right. Cecino Catarina is stepping away from VNU. That will conclude all our channel activities on March 18th. This includes all regular activities such as YouTube live streams and video uploads, social media activities, and merchandise releases. We thank Cecino for all the time she's put into her hard work. Meerkat Treasure of AAA Club to personally deliver the news to her fans. Cecinos made the announcement in a live stream prior to this written statement. So I'm very sad to see them go, of course, chat. Cecino also goes on to say, I'm not the best of words, but I'm pretty okay writing them down. I'll be graduating from BNU on March 18th. I will remain affiliated so that you'll probably see me around after that. So in order to be transparent, that candidate decision was not made lightly and was officiated mid-2025, but I told them that even further back. This is not the end, however, because I'll be remaining affiliated with them. BNU, that is. This means you'll probably see me around while not mandated out of streaming schedule. I can show up for special events and stream if I feel like jump scaring you guys one day. So you still can't show up. I do like the affiliation kind of status. I think that's the better way to go these days. So, and of course, there's this random person here named Ramu Rough Day, but at least it's out now. Ramu, you know, again, chat, never sure who this person is. Some doggo, Kawawa. I mean, totally, it couldn't be related to this other pet type VTuber, right, chat? I mean, totally unrelated, right? I don't even know why this person popped up on my screen. So weird. Yeah, but anyway, you know, I thought it would just, you know, show them to you, hypothetically, to support another random VTuber chat. So, in other news, I can't believe we're going to be talking about this, but a Canadian university has launched its own VTuber group, completely made by students. That is right, a public university in Canada has launched its own VTuber group, made up by students from its undergrad arts program, who created their own animated trailers, models, and more. Simon Fraser University in Vancouver, Canada, first launched Happyverse, its official group of digital VTuber ambassadors, in 2025. Now it's getting ready to welcome its second class of hopeful VTubers who are part of the underground courses that embrace the emerging technology that's shaping the future of online entertainment. So this is actually really cool. I feel like this could be used for like almost like promotional stuff, right? Like to promote the university. So I think this is actually pretty fucking cool. So yeah, I hope it goes well. Absolutely. Why is Mr. Beast there? Because he's everywhere, bro. Yeah, you can't escape him. Alright, tea break, hold on. And we'll keep going. Tea break. Yeah, play the Jeopardy theme song, chat. While I tea break. Oh my god, it's so good. And when I like yap for like a long time, like drinking it, I'm like, oh my god, I feel so revitalized. Another news, guys, we also gonna talk about the apps opening up for Reject. That is right. Reject is opening up their VTuber auditions, and they have a permanent audition. Now, why am I bringing this up? Well, guys, Reject is actually a Japanese esports org that has several VTubers signed underneath it as content creators. You might remember this V member here. Let me bring them up. Their name is, let me see if I say this right, Suyutsi Kohaku. This is them right here, guys. Well, they were actually a former member of V. Well, they're actually signed under this really cool agency. So, again, you know, all of these are open right now, so go check it out if that fits your needs. But I thought it was pretty cool. So, another news, guys, I also want to mention to you, before we talk about FaZe Connect, which is a very big story, Demi Pack is separating with Arcadia. Arcadia has been a part of our journey through many milestones. Everybody's journey is different. We believe that every creator deserves to be in a space that allows them to thrive. And thus, they are separating from, you know, Arcadia here. Arcadia goes on to add to this, saying goodbye to my Demi family, to present my passion as a indie. So, wishing them all the best. Hope it all goes well for you. Now, chat, I did want to show you the other day, in case you forgot about it, Clara actually ended up graduating from FaZe Connect, chat. She graduated back just one day ago. Really, really sad to see her go. In spite of all the drama and everything going on with FaZe, she did decide to step away. I'm going to give you the TLDR on this. And then there's a couple other things I want to read because I don't have the full transcript. But basically TLDR here. Elara is going to read it to you. But here you go, guys. This is basically what she said.
Problems started early 2024.
This is what she released.
Felt isolated
as she
since
left.
she is a JP talent with an English fan base. Wanted to move / transfer to another gen / group. FaZe said no. Was active on the FaZe work Discord. Something happened in May 2024 and she muted every server.
That's very interesting.
She took solace within the fan server and her fan base, but
wild.
they said she was posting too much and to tone it down. She took a mental health break because of all of this. Said a conversation in November made her realize nothing was going to change. Pretty much calls out FaZe itself, saying things will come to light eventually. She thanks certain talents, doesn't name them individually since she probably doesn't want them to be bugged / harassed. Not gonna be an affiliate like other talents that left since the money is not worth staying connected to the company. Calls out people for not reeling in their community when they're being harmful and
when they're being harmful, and the silence is being complicit. Didn't name anybody, obviously we can tell it's aimed at FaZe as a whole. Pretty crazy, right? So like, again, I know that you can take all this with a grain of salt, right? Because this is just what she's saying. It's one perspective. I'm not saying she's lying or anything. We just don't have hard proof with it, right, guys? So, but it does seem like she did go through some stuff. If we're going to take her for her word. So here is the full transcript if you guys want it. I will give it to you separately, but here, let me have Elara read this to you because I do feel like it's worth at least looking at, because I think this drops some absolute bombshells, potential things that could be problematic
I
within
originally
FaZe as a whole.
accepted the invitation to join FaZe Connect, mainly because I wanted to have
Right,
gen mates. I'm not good at asking people how to collab, so I thought it would be easier this way. I was hesitant about being placed in JP but agreed. Once it was clear my audience was more English, I asked for guidance and was told to lean into it. The problem was this made it hard to have collabs with my gen mates, because my regular viewers would tune out if content wasn't in English. Our clashing stream times also made it difficult. I asked to be transferred in hopes of feeling less alone, but was told circumstances wouldn't allow it.
So it sounded like she started in the JP side, and she was like, she found out her audience was more English, so she tried to lean into that, figure out ways to make that work, and FaZe, I guess, just was not able to work that out on the back end, which is kind of odd, right? Because you want to see your talents benefit as much as possible, but I guess logistically they were not able to do that, so I could see why she was frustrated.
At first I tried to connect with other talents.
Yeah, I get that too, Kira.
I was very social in our work server, and talked to and played games with other members almost daily. In May of 2024 something happened and I muted most channels and began to self-isolate. I took solace in the official FaZe fan Discord but eventually told I was posting too much. Things began to pile up. By July of 2025 I started to feel I was not mentally well enough to stream. I didn't feel safe alone, so I went to visit family. At the time it helped a lot. Being offline put a major cause of my stress in the distance. Early November I was excited to come back from
she
my
was going
hiatus.
through stuff, chat.
I was regaining my energy to stream. I had just released a video I spent hours on. I was writing down ideas and prepared all the assets for another musical.
Nice,
I had purchased and rigged custom assets for
it does
Perwa's
suck,
alternate
Spectre,
personality / character return. Things still hadn't been addressed, but I was hopeful. On November 7th a conversation led to me realizing that things would never change, and I had to leave.
And that sucks. I mean, like, you gotta remember, guys, like, an agency is there to help you and support you, but they also have their own, like, prerogatives to fulfill, right? So if that doesn't align them, obviously it's time to step away. But again, I can't speak to FaZe. I look, out of other agencies, I know the least about FaZe, so I don't really know if they are problematic behind the scenes. All we can do is just kind of take this with, for its face value and just kind of put it up on the shelf and kind of look at the context clues, because we don't have hard proof.
These past 2 years have been really hard
I mean?
for me. I now know how much my mental and physical health were impacted. There were some things I knew in the moment, but looking back and realizing how much worse it was than I initially thought was painful. Yeah. I noticed something was wrong as early as February 2024, but it took me much longer to stop blaming myself and finally put the pieces together.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's continue here. And I feel like, watching a bit of her content at the end,
What
I feel like
kept
she
me
had to get a
going
head on
through
her
everything
shoulders.
was the Omis, and although I was less active, I was still watching over the Discord and hashtags. When I decided to graduate, I stopped caring about the rules imposed on me. And watching movies and playing RuneScape together helped more than you know. There are a few other people to thank, but I won't name them, they know who they are. Thank you. Some of you may be wondering why I chose not to become a FaZe citizen. I was asked. Merch would be passive income, there are things that money can't buy. Though I'm sorry to the fans that VODs will no longer be available, I hope you understand that this was the best decision for me.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta do what's best for you. You know, like, it
I
does
went
suck
through a
though that
volatile
the fans
mix
will
of
be able to have
emotions.
that, but
But the
your own
closer
stuff
we
comes
got to the
first.
day of my graduation, the more at peace I became. I have every right to be angry. And some days I am, but I'm not wasting my energy anymore. I'm sad to have to say goodbye to the Omis, but goodbye is never forever. Overall, even though I'm crying, today isn't a sad day, it's a day to celebrate. Maybe that's hard for you to understand right now. As the Roman poet Horace once said, time will bring to light whatever is hidden. Now I'm shaking. Yeah, I want to showcase a tweet of mine, and I apologize for the flashbang because it's not my own screenshot. Image of her calling out hateful comments under a tweet is shown on screen.
Let me see if I can find that for you really quick, chat. This one right here. I'm so sorry to everybody who had to read some nasty comments. Under this, I woke up to them. It disappointed me that they were there from followers of mine. I don't know how many times I have to say, but I accept everyone, especially fellow outcasts and weirdos. So let's see what she had to say about this particular tweet, chat. I thought it was the other one. You know what I'm talking about?
It's your duty to reel in members
that was
of
on
your
Instagram,
community
I
when you
think.
see them being harmful to others. Silence is complicity. The Omis are as wonderful and open
Yeah, I
as they are
figured as
because
much,
that is the
Strax.
standard I held them to. Omis, thank you for helping me build a welcoming community of people from all walks of life. Many of you sent me messages about how much this community helped you come out of your shells and be more confident. You are that community. I may have guided it in a certain direction, but you are the backbone. Be proud of yourselves. Some things to remember.
We don't know, Obi.
You know
We just
who
don't
you
have
are,
enough
and no
proof,
one's
you know what I
narrative
mean?
can
Like,
change that.
It's
Always
hard to
do
say.
good, even
It's
when
hard to
it'd
say
be
right
easier
now.
or more profitable not to. Now more than
Oh
ever,
yeah,
it's
she's
important
using
to have community
Zachary.
to
I
stick
took off her
together.
voice changer. She's
And
actually
I'm
a
late
guy.
to say it,
Yeah, didn't
but
you know
happy
that?
Black History Month.
Like every VTuber.
Dan Savage
Even
said we
VTuber
buried
pets,
our
they're,
friends in the morning,
they're guys with
we
voice
protested
changers.
in the afternoon,
Yeah, didn't you know?
and we danced all night. And it was the dance that kept us in the fight, cause it was the dance we were fighting for.
So there is basically what happened, chap. However, very surprisingly, she actually went on to show her full self. She didn't cover herself, but she went on to do some karaoke and dancing at the end. So kind of a big surprise because I don't think anybody in FaZe has ever even remotely shown their IRL self. So I thought this was actually kind of funny, but that's it, guys. Clara is done with FaZe. So it sounds like there was quite a bit of bombs dropped here, but again, I don't know how true all of this is. I think for me, I'm gonna keep a lot of this in mind. I'm gonna put it up on the shelf, and if we start to hear more chat, I will definitely let you know what I think. But for right now, I'm hesitant. My eyebrows are raised. I'm looking in that direction, but I'm not really gonna act on anything yet. But I do feel like a lot of the stuff that was dropped in here sounds pretty heavy, right? Not willing to work with her, having some incidents. She didn't go into details. Yeah, we just need, we're never going to know probably, but she did say that, things will come to light eventually. We'll find out, guys. We'll see what happens. So, very, very crazy. Now, chat, I know why you're here. I know what you're here to talk about. However, I do have a very important story that I want to cover with all of you first. And we're going to talk about something very, very disappointing, chat. That is right, a VTuber being transphobic in the VTuber sphere. Now, guys, look, I know there's a lot of horrible people out there that are transphobic, really, really horrible people. However, chat, I'm very shocked by how just blatantly outspoken this person has been. But we're gonna go take a look at everything going on here, chat. So let's talk about By the way, before we get started, let me remind all of you guys, please do not go and harass anybody, okay, guys? I'm gonna give it to you again. Here's my PSA. Don't.
Before we dive into today's story, this
No
is a
harassment,
public
guys.
PSA. Do not harass anyone. Do not be mean. We are here to discuss today's story in a very positive and informational way.
I do not want to see any of you guys harassing anybody. I already caught somebody in 4K one time. Don't make me ban you too. All right, guys. So here we go. Coming from the streamer here. Her name is Mia. Again, I'm not really familiar with Mia. I don't really know her, etc., etc. But she's talking about, hey, like, you know, I'm doing this thing with Pac-Man, yapping, Crash Bandicoot, you know, whatever, right? So this is the streamer. Well, here we have a tweet here from Butter Comey going on to say, by the way, in case you didn't know, this streamer is transphobic. This video was posted on January 11th of this year, so very recently, right, chat? But let's go take a look. Let's take a listen.
Yeah, whole LGBTQ stuff. I was never.
By the way, chat, why does I pointed this out when we like soft covered this the other day? Why does this have like the like super stereotypical like HR question background music?
Yeah, whole LGBTQ stuff. I was never. I never liked it. I'm not homophobic. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're lesbian. However, it is a problem when you're talking about transgender stuff. I feel like you're hurting your body. I think you shouldn't be supporting anybody that says that they're a different gender than what they really are. You're hurting your friends. You're actually this gender. No, these people are hurting, bro. You should not encourage that. If someone tells me, oh, call me a he or a she, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna call you by your name. Oh, I'm all of a sudden this gender. That's just not how that works. Anyone is male and female, and you're born with that biological thing. You are male and female. And I feel like I shouldn't be held back by saying what I feel.
I shouldn't be held back by what I feel. I mean, look, girlie, I'm not gonna stop you from sinking yourself, you know? Like, I'm just here to report on it. Like, I'll just show this and say not a word, and you can just dig your own fucking grave. Like, bro, this is actually just insane, right? I think that out of all the communities that exist, right? All the communities that exist. Yo, what's up, Roy? How are you? Yeah, the background music is absolutely insane. So, out of all the communities that exist out there, the Vtuber community is very, very strongly associated with LGBTQ. This is an insane take for you. Out of all the communities out there, let alone this is already horribly wrong, right? Out of all the communities to say this in, the Vtuber community is literally the stupidest place to actually say that. Like, not only is this wrong to say, but why the fuck would you say this in our community specifically? Let's run it again, chat. Listen to this.
LGBTQ stuff. I was never. I never liked it. I'm not homophobic. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're lesbian. However, it is a problem when you're talking about transgender stuff. I feel like you're hurting your body. I think you shouldn't be supporting anybody that says that they're a different gender than what they really are. You're hurting your friends. You're actually this gender. No, these people are hurting, bro. You should not encourage
she is, Mass.
that. If someone tells me, oh, call me a he or a she, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna call you by your name. Oh, I'm all of a sudden this gender. That's just not how that works. Anyone is male and female, and you're born with that biological thing. You are male and female, and I feel like I shouldn't be held back by saying what I feel. Whole LGBT.
So I feel like there's a fundamental misunderstanding of like gender versus sex. Like, can we agree on that here, Chad? Is that fair to say? Like, there's a fundamental disagreement of gender versus sex here. As long as you're an adult, do what you want to do about it. Exactly. I feel like this is where she ultimately fails, right? This is just complete ignorance. I thank you again for the raid, Roy. Hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a great day. How was your stream, cutie? I think that's where the failure
Fried 100,
is.
I talked with my
here.
therapist and made 3 questions that she found interesting and
Hear
hope
me,
y'all
Lenny.
listen. First, when you fell in love, it's your choice or your body/mind decision. Second, the attraction you have to man or woman actually depends on your choice. Third, how you see yourself actually only relies on you. Or also your body.
He's very confident while having no command of the facts or common decency, 100%. So I was very taken aback by this, and I'm like, surely that's just like one horribly misinformed take, and she will maybe come around to being informed of what actually is correct, right? Maybe she just very misinformed, was I don't know, raised in a certain environment where that was just not, you weren't told about it, right? Like, so chat, let me ask you, what do you think happened? What do you think happened, chat? Yeah, you know, I didn't even get to one of my notes, but I do want to point this out. She's like, I feel like you're hurting your body. So, have you ever, I don't know, gotten your ears pierced? So, can you not do that? I mean, it's hurting your body. Are you not allowed to get life-saving surgery? That's hurting your body. Are you not allowed to get a tattoo? That's hurting your body. Like, the argument here makes no sense. But there was a voice chat here where somebody posted from Koala. And I'll just play the clip for you. Here you go, guys. Just listen.
To Games Cage, if I said this to all these other content creators, if I told them how I really feel, I feel like they'll just cut me off.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
You know,
like, genuinely, like, I wonder why that would happen.
To Games.
They all are like, nah, bro. But she also goes on to mention
our
Games
favorite
Cage,
phrase,
which
it
is
got
kind
worse
of wild.
tier 100.
Yeah, I got words. Which is crazy that she mentions Games Cage, right? Because we know Games Cage. We know Fidel. We've played Smash with him before. Well, check this out, guys. So this is actually crazy that she pulls in Fidel. Which, by the way, Fidel is one of the nicest, amazing people I know. He's that Sonic guy. He is the Sonic guy. Like, let me pull him up really quick. Games Cage is super base. We love Games Cage. But, like, she tried to pull him into it and use him as a justification. Listen to this.
It's not about Sonic 06. It wasn't about a game. I told Games Cage himself, and he said, you do you. I told him the moment after the stream, and he said, you do you. He told me in DMs, you do you. And I was like, okay. And now it looks like today I got banned. Weeks, or like months later, actually. That was months later. Do you need a break?
There is no way that Fidel supported that. In fact, here's the screenshot from that. Mia says, hey Fidel, morning to you. Just want to let you know, I uploaded a video yesterday about a serious topic. Even if we're not on the same page, I hope you were still cool. He says you do. Oomph, lol. I can hear Fidel literally right now just be like, oh, you do you, bro. See you later. Like, he didn't say, like, he's not sitting here saying, like, oh yeah, I support you, you do you. Like, no, he's like, you do you away from me. Like, oh my god. So, of course, a friend says it's not news that you're transphobic, and everyone's calling you out for it. But I find so fucking infuriating is how disingenuous you were to go on stream and mention Fidel saying you do you when you were purposely vague with what your video was about. Exactly. So, overall, just trying to bring Games Cage into this is just absolutely wrong. So surely, chat, surely this cannot get any worse. Surely this is it. You're a horrible transphobe and that's it. Never mind, JK, guys. So we're actually gonna take a look here at this other clip. Can you address the racist take about the N-word too? All right, let's take a look here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, literally Fidel's my like rib bozo. Oh, here we go, guys. Oh yeah, we're not done. Hold on, I got more for you.
Can y'all stop with that?
I love how we're talking about Fidel and Sonic music plays in the background. I swear to God, Fidel, are you in my walls, dude? How did you do that? All right, here we go.
Dude. Again, I have a hot take with that. I feel like it's stupid that a certain race can't say.
Let me back this up.
Can y'all stop with that, dude? Again, I have a hot take with that. I feel like it's stupid that a certain race can't say a certain word. Like, that's dumb to me. I feel like that alone is already racist as it is, but, you know. That's my take on it. That's my take on it. But, again, I'm just being real, okay? I'm not gonna say—
Oh, it's okay, guys. I'm just being real.
So I don't like to curse. It's a curse word. So I don't like to curse. But it's dumb, though. I find that to be dumb. I have friends who don't even mind, but I don't say it anyways.
You shouldn't be saying it. Period. Like, So let me get this straight, Dad. Let me stand up for this. Hold on, I need to make sure I get this straight. Let me stand up. So you're telling me that it's discrimination to not use a word that is used to discriminate against people. Make it make sense. What? It's discrimination to use a word, that's used to discriminating against people. What? What timeline does that make sense? I'm so done, dude. I'm so done. My brain wants to fucking explode. Oh, that's the argument. It's discrimination. I cannot use this word that is historically been used to discriminate against other people. Oh my god, I'm dying out here, chat. I'm losing my fucking mind listening to this. So anyway, we're gonna continue here. And this is kind of, I don't know, this one is not good either, chat. Again, I feel like we've seen like a history of her just being very ill-informed, but now we have a moment where she just flat out like is just unapologetic. So check this out. So this comes from Meteor, who is in the Sonic community, voice actor, video editor, all kinds of stuff, right? Oh, that's why she got a little too giddy calling me a monkey. Again, quote retweeting this. I gave her the benefit of the doubt because she didn't know what I was at first, but looking back at the doubling down, and that makes it even better, is crazy. So let's take a look, guys.
That's. Hey, Meteor Morning, what are you doing back there, buddy? Oh God.
Hey, Meteor Morning, what are you doing back there, buddy?
Meteor Morning, what are you doing, bro?
Now, of course, this seems like harmless. You might not actually know their race, etc. So, whatever, right? But let the clip play, chat. Let it play.
What are you doing back there? Oh God. How do I hit him? Oh God. How do I hit him though? Oh. Meteor Morning the boss, yep. You're black. I can't be the monkey. Oh, well that makes it even better, bro.
He literally responded, I'm black, I can't be the monkey. And they said, oh, that makes it even better.
You're black. I can't be the monkey. Oh, well that makes it even better, bro. That makes it even better.
Under what world would you say that to somebody else, dude? Like, what? How just like morally corrupt are you to say something like that to somebody else? Like, that's not even remotely funny. In what timeline is that funny, dude? For somebody that you don't even know like that either. Like, I trust me, I know people say really edgy jokes sometimes, but dude, you don't know that person. Why would you say that? Absolutely insane, chat. So let me ask you, before we continue, chat, I'm going to show you one more clip, and then we're going to talk about it, but I want to ask you all, let me ask you really quick, chat. How do you feel like people responded to this? How do you think she responded to this?
The reason why I mentioned specifically Sonic community is because I am a part of the Sonic community, and I kind of feel so out of it, dude. I literally cannot be in the community without feeling so out of place. I think most, like, dude, like, I remember going in Crossroads, and I seen, like, streams of other people freaking out seeing, like, transgender, cars and stuff. They get all happy. I remember doing collabs and people getting all excited with seeing a transgender car. And you know what I would do? I would feel bad about it. But I wouldn't say anything. I would just be like, oh yeah, look, that looks nice. And that's it. But it feels like I'm hurting myself inside because I don't tell anybody how I feel, and I just keep it to myself. The reason why I mentioned specifically Sonic community is because I am a part of
no words. I'm gonna continue here to her response. So, chat, here is her response. Oh, you want me to play it again? She said, well, I saw transphobic cars, and, you know, I pretended to like it, but secretly in the inside, I was like, oh, this isn't okay. You're literally transphobic. Like, what the fuck? I'll play it for you again. Here you go.
Sonic community. And I kind of feel so out of it, dude. I literally cannot.
Hey, Roy,
I cannot
have
be
a
in the
good one.
community without feeling so out of place.
That's actually
I remember going
phobic,
Crossroads,
literally.
And I've seen like streams of other people freaking out seeing like transgender cards and stuff. They get all happy. I remember doing collabs and people getting all excited with seeing a transgender card. And you know what I would do? I would feel bad about it. But I wouldn't say anything. I would just be like, oh yeah, look, that looks nice. And that's it. But it feels like I'm hurting myself inside because I don't tell anybody how I feel and I just keep it to myself. The reason why I mentioned specifically Sonic.
Maybe here's a thought. Maybe you should keep it to yourself and work on how you feel about it instead of just, I don't know, being fucking phobic. Like, I can't do this shit, dude. I can't. I can't, dude. Yes, you keep those feelings inside and you don't actualize or fucking talk about it because you shouldn't be doing that to begin with. Like, educate yourself first. Oh my gosh. It's like, well, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to continue to talk about it because it makes me feel bad when I see something that I don't understand. Oh my God, did I just describe Twitter? Let me say that again. Somebody clip that so I can say that again. That's crazy. So there's this thing that I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I feel bad not talking about it because I don't understand it at all. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy, dude. So here is, of course, her response to all of this, chat. If you don't agree, that's fine. I don't hate you for it, nor will I block you. I have no reason to. You believe in what you believe in, and I'll do the same. So, unapologetic, right? I didn't expect anything. I'm glad I spoke up about this early in my streaming career, but the dogpiling is very immature. I will stand by my belief and continue moving forward. So let me get this straight. The dogpiling is very immature. People criticized you for what you had to say, and you're upset about that, right? You have to understand, if you make a controversial statement that invalidates basic human rights, yes, people are going to speak up on it. Like, of course they are. What do you mean? So, of course, saying, oh, the dogpiling is very immature. You know what else is immature? Your entire thought process. The fact that you've not actually taken the time to educate yourself is also very immature. I will stand by my belief and continue moving forward. I'm just surprised this is getting attention. Now, after speaking about this in the beginning of the year, hope you all get the help you deserve. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go to therapy so I can fucking wash this out of my mind. I do deserve that help. Thank you. Thank you to those who support, even if you disagree. You're truly behaving like adults that you are, and I appreciate it. So there was her, response to all of this as well, chap. Yeah, right. She says, I'm not transphobic. I just think hurting your body is wrong. That's my opinion, to move on. Oh my God. You literally just put in a thing. I don't like trans stuff on cars. You're literally you're being transphobic. I just think hurting your body is wrong. So again, why do you, number one, the people that are trans don't always do anything to their body necessarily, right? There's a big difference between sex and gender, which you fail to understand. But on top of that, I think hurting your body is wrong. Okay, so chat, guys, you are never allowed to get any injury, get a tattoo, get ear piercings, nose piercings. You're never allowed to undergo surgery. You're not allowed to hurt your body at all, guys. Sorry. Yeah, it's just willful ignorance. I'm not transphobic. I'm sorry. You're transphobic. You literally just admitted it earlier. With what you've said and your actions, you're actually just transphobic. Yeah, I think she thinks that, like, every trans person undergoes surgery. But on top of that, this is also disingenuous because if you listen to the second part of her clip, she says something along the lines of, like, oh, if you're letting them believe that, you're hurting your friends. Listen to this again, chat, because I want to point it out. It's important.
To be supporting anybody that says that they're a different gender than what they
I would not be supporting anybody that is a different gender than what they really are.
Your friends.
No. That was not your original statement. Let's be real fucking fair right now. No. You didn't say just that. You said way more than that in your original clip. Yeah, good try there, but unfortunately, we have more than one brain cell, so we're going to look at that. Of course, he also goes on to say this as well, chat. So, Elara, I'm going to let you read this one. Have at it,
I
sweetie.
didn't want to bring this up again, but I'm gonna need
Exactly,
y'all support
Electra.
more than ever.
Exactly.
The hatred I've been receiving is genuinely unfathomable
fair
for
to
one
decide
person
that?
to handle.
Only you can
He'll
decide
keep
that.
moving forward,
For
but just
yourself.
know that he'll need you guys more than ever as a community. Love you all so much and thank you for sticking by whether you agree or not. This made me realize how cruel people can be. Instantly turning your back on you and people you even looked up to now completely turning the other way. Love you all and thank you so much for the kind messages I've been receiving. You have no idea how much it means to me.
I need your support more than ever because I'm transphobic. Yes, absolutely. Made me realize how cruel people be. No. Let's not wrap this word in something else than what it is. You receive criticism for your brain dead takes that you never took the time to educate yourself about, and now you're upset that people are calling you out for it. Yeah, let's not try to like sprinkle pixie dust and sugar on this one. There's not enough cinnamon sugar that can make this a sweet message here. You're like, what you have said is unacceptable. Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Not only have you have a fundamental misunderstanding of why using a certain word is wrong in this clip here, but on top of that, you went and called somebody a monkey, literally knowing after the fact that they were black, and you continue to double down on it. And then on top of that, you're asking for people to support you, and people are turning their back on you, and you're upset about that. I'm sorry, but your actions have consequences. Sorry. That's how it goes. You can't spout vile hatred and feel like, oh, well, oh my gosh, I've just been getting so much hate. It's unfathomable for one person to handle. Well, maybe the hate you put out there is unfathomable for other people to have to deal with because you choose to be uneducated. There's two sides to every coin. If you truly believe that the hatred that you've been receiving is too much for one person to handle, go talk to people that are trans that have to deal with misinformed people like you do. And then come back and tell us how you feel. Have some empathy for one time. In your life, you will realize how wrong you were. I'm sorry, guys, but a lot of my friends are trans, and it blows my mind that people continue to treat people horribly like this. It really, I don't know, it pokes a nerve with me, chat. It really pokes a nerve, I'll admit it, but at the same time, for you to just sit there and try to play the victim card, exactly, Monster. I'm like, nah, dude, this has got to be called out. So, of course, chat, this is kind of the final reaction. I let it sit there for a little bit because, this happened back on the 26th. However, chat, kind of crazy, though. People are not letting it go. This comes out, of course, Mia talking here about Sonic and Shadow's rivalry, pretending like nothing happened, right? Well, exactly, Sai, exactly. So, of course, talking about Shadow and Sonic's rivalry, acting like nothing even happened. Acting like nothing happened. And of course the person's like, hey, I saw you on my timeline last night. Aren't you that transphobe? Bro, you should never have to get used to that, Rizzy. I'm like, damn, dude, they're not gonna let it go. So here is what I'm gonna cap this off, chat. If you were getting backlash like this, right? If you said something and a lot of people are coming at you for it, you need to have serious time of introspection and understand why that might be wrong. On top of that, you need to educate yourself, bare minimum. And if you don't know, that's okay. Educate yourself. It's okay to improve yourself and change your mindset, but at least have the willingness to do that, right? But you absolutely don't care. We can tell that. Very, very much straightforward. But I will remind you as well, chat, because I don't want to ever be accused of being somebody that sends this hatred. I want to make this fucking clear right now. Do not bother this person. Do not harass them. Do not angry comment on their stuff. You can block, mute, and move on or whatever, chat. But I will not be accused of being somebody that contributes to this because I absolutely am against that. And that's something that I would not do myself. We will talk about it on stream. We will call you out for your bad actions. We will all block and move on. And And that's it. Yeah, absolutely not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. So, but there you go, chat. That is the story. That is the story of BTSU. Horribly disappointing to see people like that, chat. Horribly disappointing. But here we are. Absolutely crazy. Okay, chat. Yeah, I don't think so either, is he? I mean, I can always hope that she will change her mind and educate herself, but I don't expect it. Yeah, exposing versus a witch hunt, right? Like, two very different things. So, all right, chat, let me stand up here for a second because we gotta fuck on our seatbelts. You know who we're about to talk about, by the way. All right, guys, here we go. Yeah, I got my tea. Don't worry. I'll take a tea break, though. Here we go, guys. It's time for the one, the only Chacha Chilla. I know that's what you guys are here for. I know you've been sticking around. By the way, thank you. I just had a lot to talk about, so. Yep, buckle your seatbelts, chat. Here we go. Oh my god. All right, so, yeah, we're going to talk about Chachachilla. I've talked about Chachachilla enough. I give you a little TLDR at the beginning of stream. Basically, Chachachilla is a notorious VTuber. It's out of her space who keeps coming back, bothering a lot of people, accused people from SVA, accused Mythos talents of things they didn't do, try to play victim, try to use me as a tool to achieve their manipulation. Not a good person. TLDR. If you ever want to watch the full coverage, those VODs are up on my YouTube. You can watch all of it, chat. But I'm not going to do the full dive today. But here's the TLDR. Most of you, if you know Chachachilla, actually, let's do a poll. How many people are aware of Chachachilla in the stream? Type yes or no. Yeah, I want to make this very clear, chat. This is not Chacha, you know, V-Mom, right? Fillian's mom. Not that Chacha. We're talking about Chachachilla, okay? So just to make this very, very clear, because I had a lot of confusion, actually. We're talking about Chachachilla, not Chacha V-Mom. Anyway, chat, here we go, guys. Chacha is back. That is right. Dropping a bit of a Google Drive here, saying, okay, it's obvious this won't go away on its own. So give me a sec. Uploading my entire DM history with Apollo. She's never sent me any prawn of herself or any personal details. Now, I'm going to say this right now, chat. This proves nothing, by the way. You know, who fucking knows? You have so many alts, so many accounts, you can just omit information. None of this proves anything in this drive, right? But, of course, everybody going on to say, girl, can you chill? You know, find a therapist or two, turn off the phone. Chacha, seriously, please get off the internet. Pixie, girl, this is not how you make a redemption arc. You said you learned from the last situation, but you're just thinking yourself. And really great. I mean, everybody going on to say, we need to stop lying, etc. You know, she responds, oh, I'm not a complete victim. I messed up in the past. I've started drama a few times. I've never done anything as heinous as Apollo claims. I don't know why she's, like, stuck on this thing before. Yeah, she's faked screenshots. You just cannot believe what this person says at face value, chat. So, anyway, I'm going to open up this Google Drive. There is one picture that includes some nudie nudes, so we're not going to be able to look it up.
Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
Yep, exactly. So let me pull up. I'm going to open all the ones we can look at. Because again, chat, there's a lot of like nude model pictures in it. So yeah, sorry. I really don't feel like getting banned right now. So, you know what I mean, chat? Yeah, I could get in trouble for that. So, it's quite a lot to open. So, I apologize. So, it will take me 1 second, chat. Yeah, no, there's a couple pictures with nudes. Yeah, quite a few. Yeah, sorry, guys. It's going to take me minutes, open all these up because there's quite a bit. So give me just a second, but I got you. This also is another time that she openly admitted that she is Bunny Eye Soup, Bunny A Soup. She finally at least, admitted that freely here, which is, I mean, I guess okay to see. I mean, we already knew that, but check all the nudes. Bro, I don't want to look at all this, bro, but like, I have to. Sadly. And I can't just even show you the, thank you, chat. There we go. I think there's only 2 I have to bypass left. Thanks, Dad. I appreciate you. We should have the dance party midstream. Yeah, we should have the dance party midstream. Okay, Chad, I'm getting there. I'm sorry. It's so many, and I really don't want to get banned for something stupid like that. So, thank you for giving me a second. But I want to make sure that, we report on something. We're doing it right, and we're also not getting banned for it either. So, by the way, I'm only like halfway there. Yeah, I'm only like halfway there, by the way, chat. Just, want to put that out there. There's so many. Yeah, there's so many screenshots here. Most of them are pretty small and kind of like inconsequential, but nonetheless. Yeah, a lot of them are inconsequential. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. I would say I know I'm on 20 tabs right now. 20 tabs. There we go. Thank you, chat. Thank you.
Chicken nugget dreamland, whoa. It's a chicken nugget fantasy. Chicken nugget dreamland, whoa. If you're into nuggets, it's where you.
Yeah, we need a commercial break, bro. I swear, if I do all this work and still find one, I'm gonna cry. If I get one nudie in here after all this work, I'm genuinely gonna cry. Oh my god. There's so many. There's so many, chat. There's so many.
Don't stop loving on the nuggets, so good that you wanna hug it. Don't stop loving on the nuggets.
We might need another chicken nugget. I think we need another chicken nugget. Nah, Alex, the problem is there's so many screenshots, so I have to open them all separately. Okay, I think the rest of this is saved. Okay, alright, the rest of this is saved. Let me just double check. Okay, we don't need another chicken nugget, chat. It's fine. It's fine. I got it. Oh my god. Okay, perfect. Dance party. That's great. Everybody spam the emotes. Yeah, I think I got to a point where everything's saved. I just gotta double check. I'm sorry, guys. There's too many nudes in this fucking drive. That one is 89. Okay, great. Okay, awesome. Now I can show you the rest of this. Thank God, chat. Oh my goodness. Holy chat, holy. Why did that take so long, dude? Yeah, that's the problem, Captain. There's so many. Oh my god. Kitty cat. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. I got you. Oh, Riz, you know I'm set up. Yeah, I'm set up. The last one here is 89, and the rest of these are safe all the way down. So, yeah, we're good. We're good. All right, so here we go, guys. I'm going to start from the beginning. I'm going to show
It's
you
no
these,
use!
That's so true. I'm going to show you all of these screenshots. Unfortunately, this, this does have an alt for Apollo. But again, I feel like this is more important to look at this as a whole. I don't think Apollo even uses this all anyway. So I don't think it much matters anymore. But again, showing my entire DM history of Apollo. Now, number one, chat. Again, I want to point out Chacha has fake DMs in the past. And number two, she can just easily admit of information. So it's not like these screenshots really prove much. But anyway, here we go. So got a picture of a kitty cat, cute kitty. Sorry about the late DM. I'm mostly going to take some rest today.
Is the docu just an ad for her spicy content?
It kind of feels like it. Gotta prepare for some work. Bunny says, no worries. Of course says, okay, yeah, I can wait. Added the Giga Chat face to my model. Kitty cat says, oh my god. Okay, we're gonna read this chat because, spoiler alert, there's nothing in here that means anything. Bunny says, sorry about that, but thank you for listening. You still be my friend. I really appreciate you so much. Drops a picture of some food. Of course, they dropped this picture of zombie. Kitty cat says, that looks familiar. What's up? Bunny says, oh, I was wondering if I could invite her to Cozy Kittens. She's very sweet. Not no worries. Kitty cat says, I'm down. I'd love to get to know her. Awesome. A zombie is pretty sweet. Of course, there's available balance. Do I know this person? No, I want to block them. So, Kirby. So wait a second. We have all these screenshots where you're saying you included stuff, but half of them are cut off. Good start. Kitty cat goes on to say they better bring me back because they ended up doing this to their ex. I got them in debt, so I was happy they contacted me. Let me know on anything I want to hear. I want to hear this side and with proof too. This man was going to visit me this year too, but knowing he SC'd his ex-girlfriend makes me go all over again in panic mode. Because I already went through that with an ex-friend this year, knowing another friend that came close to do that to me scares me, so I'm really glad they contacted me. They're just talking about like an issue they had with a ex-friend. Okay, I'm blocking him. Okay. I know it thinks I'm just a moment where I'm going to need some time to think and heal more. I made the dedication for fancy there. So I've just been low now. No, of course there's nothing wrong with that. Take your time, but still here when you come back. Just, care about you and miss you, but take your time with healing. Drops like a picture there with both of their models. Malua saw something about blocking, but couldn't read the whole message. What's up, Bunny? Okay. Yeah, sorry to worry you. I hope you're doing well, cutie. Good to hear just some screenshots. At the end of the day, this is all just inconsequential. I'm releasing a cover, updated my V-Roid. Like the outfit and the makeup you added, really cute. What's the collab thing about? Hope you're doing okay. Drops her model picture again. Model picture again. Aiming at Crossroads. Cutie, are you free Wednesday? If I keep my average of 4 viewers today, average affiliate, I can just kind of spamming them a little bit with messages, chat. Unsurprising for Chachachilla. Okay, I'm not part of the problem. I am the problem. Just got home from work. I have tomorrow and Sunday off work. Would you like to collab on Sunday? Drops video ninja with this picture here. Drop some YouTube stuff. I mean, like, again, why did you drop all this? What did this prove? I love you. Let's play Wizard 101. Yes. Drops theme. Drops more pictures of their model. I mean, my internet's back, but you're all gone. I went to cook food. I was really hungry. Now you're fine. Are you free now? At the moment, not right now. I'm still in the kitchen. No worries. New model done. Drops a Twitter link. Who's a model, by the way? Am I allowed to post on Twitter? Nice stream. Always is. Folks, them again the next day. Like, bro, very spammy. Mostly, sorry, I've been moisting and doing some work here and there. Mama, can you wait till she said, and I have a proper debut moment with her as my friend. They're talking about, like, fancy stuff. Again, chat, what does this possibly prove to? Proof of your innocence, right? Like again, what does this do for you, dropping all of these messages? You know what I mean? You have an iPhone or AR kit? Nah, not yet. Okay, drops her model. Well, so fast up to Lexi. Give me a second. Hey, cutie, plenty things way in advance. Are you free Juneteenth? Oh no, I can't scroll on this. I'm planning having my Twitch re-debut then. Did you ever saw the issues with Stratus? No, I'm trying to get my money first and before the deadline to give him his May 13th. I want to interact with him. Pete, you want to voice something? So like very just like kind of parasocial, you know what I mean, chat? We still good for 12? Yep. Okay, awesome. And I'm cleaning. I'm gonna join the game for about hour 30. Got a few stuff planning today. Are you cool if I don't stream? If I stream, don't starve. If not, no worries. I know you're streaming. I want to double check. I mean, what is all this, chat? It's this meaningless gobbledygook of conversation. How does this prove that you're innocent? You know what I mean? Like, what was the point of dropping all this? You know what I mean? Let's continue, though. We got to do our due diligence. Of course, does have an iPhone AR kit. Okay, so we already saw that one. Oh, she wants eyebrows. I didn't see the reference. I'll fix the model. I'm gonna just talk about that model that they made and they wanted eyebrows for it. Raptor FX, so I guess they made the model for them. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm cool with it. Do you want to call a bit before 12 so we can set up? Yeah, give me a second. Just let me know when. PT, Pete, sometime that you're free. Can you help me write lyrics to my song? You know, Baby. We already saw that earlier. Again, spamming them. I'm so sorry you're going through this. It's okay, honestly. I mean, to know somebody who cares to show me and wants me to not get hurt. Really obsessed with people I care about are going through. You know, you're somebody I really care about. I know. Thank you so much. Hugs. I'm gonna try to go to bed. But if you need anything at all, just let me know. Again, what does this prove? That they used to have a conversation before they found out you were a shitty person? Like, I don't understand why drop all this, right? We're doing Trin and I in Raft on her debut. What time? Get out to 11. Trinity is showing off her model first, and we come in. Yeah, it should be about that long. And if you can't see the whole time, that's fine too. If you're still going later, I can join. I just been waiting to hang out with a friend. It's like oversharing to like obfuscate the truth, right? I did it, yo. Congrats. What do you have in mind? If it's Fansly, sadly, haven't been up for that yet. So again, I want to remind you, chat, there is like some Fansly related stuff, so that's why I can't show you every single screenshot. He's just not as active and has his own stuff to think about. That text just is on the table. I'm a patient person. He's not ready. I won't pester, you know. Hang out valid. Yeah, don't worry. We're all good. I'm glad I worried for a second. You'd be interested in collabing sometime this week. I have a week off work, dude. She's just like spamming her for collabs. I added sound, the CVC face. I can play some of my dances now, so it's a rough time. Also, want to be my refer for Fansly. Not sure if it gives you any good stuff or not. For sure, give me a sec. I was cooking food. I mean, they clearly have like a friendship, but also like she's really pushy about a lot of stuff, right? Do you know anybody who's good at 3D modeling? Sadly, I do not personally. Are you doing all right? I'm here if you need anything. I'm gonna just vibe in my own way. Good. I don't message more often. I just want to bug people when they're busy. Are you all good? No, not really, but I just want to be away for a bit for my mental health. It's not doing so great for me. All right. Again, what the fuck does this prove, chat? No, he's really mad. He wants me out of the house ASAP. Again, you cut up. Where's the relative screenshot to this? Is it up here? Because you said you were going to include all your stuff, but you omitted stuff. So which one is it? Are you going to post everything or are you going to omit stuff? Like, be consistent. I know he's really mad. He wants me out of the house ASAP. What? That's insane. What did your mom see? You're an adult. Your own life. You can't do that specifically, especially during COVID. My mom doesn't care. She already knew, but she can't do anything about it. Are you up to anything right now? I could use a friend. Give me a bit hanging with my sis right now. Yeah, what? Where's the proof? Good morning, cutie. My mic arrived at tape. Buddy, I'll let you know I'm done, okay? But don't wait up for me. I'm still working. I know we're working. Your mic set up. You know, sharing that with her. Yeah, we're pulling the Cinder strat here. We're just bombarding people with information that, like, doesn't help. Hi, how are you? I'm tired and hungry. Felt. Hi. Oh my god. What about naked models in VR chat? Again, removing that part of the screenshots. Okay, yeah, I can do that when it's a collab this Wednesday. If it's done probably, thank you so much. Just tell me how much you invoice me. Not to pay me for that, but I do have a favor to ask. I'm looking to make my first stream on Fancy Arcane Maid Cafe. I wanted to make the models for free. Would you be interested in coming up? Yeah, I agree, 57. No, it's okay. I'm not mad. I say sorry a lot. Dude, same. Just know I don't do anything negative. It's about bad timing on my end. No worries. How you doing? You know, I'm just talking with my mods about banning a friend and etc. Just lawyer stuff. Talking about like a con that they did this app that they had to get a lawyer for. Okay, so here's the follow to this. Sure, I'd love to do that. Also, I'm gonna look for 2 other people to join in because I thought a 4-person maid cafe would be super fun. We'll all wear lewd maid outfits. Trinity's down when she gets verified at Fansly. Oh my god, that looks so cute on you. Definitely give me dark film. Oh my god, I love it. Thank you for streaming Fansly. If not, would you want to play a game? Just like very parasocial, right, chat? Feels that way at least. I mean, they had their own friendship, so I can't really say 100%, but from an outside looking in, it feels very just like, I don't know, like very like obsessive. Maybe it's because we have context clues, right? I'm going to be back. Sorry to worry you. My own decision, stupid regardless, but still, there's no sorry, bunny. You're a human with a life. It's not something you should gamble away. Like that, I would cry. Your life is precious. Please call me when you feel better. All right, I'm not throwing up anymore. Please go get some help because, to be honest, I'm not good with this stuff. I don't know what to say. I think they said they were throwing up. I mean, I can afford it, but thank you for trying. So I don't know if they maybe self-harmed or something like that. I hope that's not the case, but kind of quite serious, right? Kitty Cat goes on to say, you're going still later. I can join. It's just been waiting to hang with a friend this whole week. Bunny says, you're fine, cutie. If you can't make it all, no worries. For sure. Thanks again. So be before 12. Because treat your later stream. Just talking about a collab. They say, okay. By the way, chat, there's even more screenshots we gotta look at after this. Yeah, this is where this one, I took the ones into 89. Where is that? Right here. So we got all the rest of these to go, but it's not as much. It's not as much. I mean, she said she was going to drop them all, and they're all just useless. I don't want to interrupt the convo, but my grandpa died. I don't want to talk to somebody. I'm sorry. Yeah, my grandpa's really upset. Our grandpa's really upset. They're going through family loss. They're talking about that. How sad they are. How sad the grandparent is. Okay, well then, do you need a friend? I'm here for you. Need anything? Again, where is this message? I'm okay with talking to my mods right now on him and collecting Sub Bunny. Thank you. Can I join you guys? I want to help more than modding stuff. I'm sorry, I haven't been active. My job is maybe super busy. If not, I thought I'd understand. I thought they said they didn't have a job. Am I misremembering that, chat? I mean, I might be, but I swear Chacha said they didn't have a job. Don't worry, it's mostly Discord mods at the moment. So there's a fancy leak. I'll do it once I get home. Hi, cutie. How are you? I'm doing okay. Was cleaning all yesterday. Got some stuff for the bathroom and room, so pretty good. Hell yeah, love and appreciate you, cutie. Do you want to talk? I mean, again, just every day they have to interact, right? Nice, go relax now. I'm just resting until 7:30, then do the dishes, then fancy stream, then grocery shopping and boom knock the hell out today. Might just sleep. Okay, geez, that's a lot. I was going to ask if you want to hang out, but it sounds like your schedule is jam-packed. Gotta rest for me. Hi, cutie. Hope you're doing well soon. Thanks, Bunny. I hate being a woman. This stinky period flu getting to me. Again, I just don't understand what was the point of including all this. I'll be alright. Sorry to worry you. It's my own decision. Stupid regardless, but still. Sorry, there's no sorry, Bunny. You're a human with life. We already looked at this. Yeah, that's a copy. I understand it's hard when you're usually seeking for likes, retweets, and follows. It's like validation, but you don't need that to know you're good. I've had a hard struggle with that myself in the past, and it eats you up. See this as a hobby and just post whenever you don't feel, or I just post whenever, don't compete. I don't try to one-up your peers just by unbothered and enjoy yourself. Thank you. I just get caught up sometimes in the hunt for success. Thanks for bringing that out of me, or I'm sorry, bringing me out of it. Remember when you said you reached out to some clippers and asked how much it would be to be featured on their channels? Who replied and how much did they say it cost? A lot for them to respond, but that's okay. I'm just doing it myself. Also, what did your parents say about me coming to the birthday party? Hi, Kitty, what you up to? Hey, fam, sorry about both been eating, working on audio, sending in my DMs. Now you're fine. I'm so sorry I didn't get to the model in time. A lot of stuff happened. Dude, it's all right. About to leave for the convention. Again, what the fuck does this have to do with anything, bro? Dropping this link. Hey, my lovely friend had some super interesting news to share with you. I decided I was going to transform into an energy drink Yes, you heard that right. I'm going to be a fizzy bubbling supercharged energy drink that'll give everyone a boost of energy. Make them feel like they can take on the whole world. I'm so excited to embark on this new journey. So talking about, you know, whatever they want. And she's like, oh, cool, haha. Like, you can tell she tried to blow her off, you know. And of course, I hit her up the next day because she didn't really respond. If anything, I feel like this just shows that Bonnie, aka Chacha, is very just like very needy and very parasocial. Are you friends with Queen Nezra? We're close and she's a mod for my server. Oh, nice. So you know about that, what she's been through with some Vtubers. Yeah, I've heard the rumors. I don't want to take sides, you know. I listened to both before this time to bring that up. Yeah, I'm asking because she talked to me about what she's been through. I'm just confused. Like, I don't want to take sides at the same time. I don't really want to ignore it. I mean, friends with those people, it's just what she says is true because I'm friends with some of them. Plus, it was a long time ago. They've changed because she didn't give me a time period. Again, they're talking about something that Queen Nezra went through. Peachy went to play DVD. To pass on that, don't enjoy the game. Sorry. So you have fun. Okay, we feel better. I love you, cutie. I may lose my job. Never mind. I got a doctor's note. I mean, just so you can see the spamming here with the messages. And here's a whole just line of stuff, right? From the 13th to the 15th, just spamming messages, right? Talking about fancy related stuff. Here are separate audio parts for your part. That was back in March. This was in May now. Yeah, absolutely could be. 100% agree with you. It feels very much just like they were cool. They kind of hung out. Kitty Cat wasn't really feeling it and kind of just was like, yeah, okay, I'm going to stop responding. And Bunny could not take the hit. Again, here's the question. What is the purpose of these screenshots, right? Can we get a shout out for Code V2? Hi, I love you. Bunny, hey, honey, please, are you still there? Hey, I'm sorry, woke up this morning. So everything's fine. It's not okay, Mom, so I'll call you. No, it's okay, I'm throwing up a lot. They're talking about, did you try to swallow pills? So it seems like, again, they were doing their thing with, sadly with, you know, the SH. Told me, so now we have like a new name in here, so I guess this is an alt. Told them that you were cool and didn't see any red flags. People are still bringing that shit up. They're like, okay, well, be careful trying to dox you, so don't tell her anything. And I was like, oh, sure. I told you you were cool in my eyes. When did I dox somebody? So this is back in August of 2023. So Bunny was getting accused. Sounded like bullshit rumors. So I didn't pay them any mind. Is that what Miss Peachy said about me? I'm sad now. Ah, shit, I'm sorry. Why are these even included? Who the fuck is this? Why did you include these? I thought... Wait, what? Alright, I'm just crying quietly because I don't want to know... I'm sorry, him to know that I'm feeling upset and it affects me because he feels guilty. I understand that. I had to be there for a family member. One time, it made me sad to see them like that. Yeah, I tried to ask my mom. They're talking about her grandparent passing away. Drops a screenshot. Oh, what that's for? Just a group chat for friends. Okay, sure, why not? Do you want to collab sometime? Is everything okay with you? So again, something cut out here. I can't see that. Oh, yeah, that's awful. I'm sorry you're going through that. Yeah, $2,450. So maybe she got scammed. Yeah, it kind of feels like she just dropped him because she's looking to throw something against the wall. Yep. Again, it's very much like the obfuscating the truth, right? Like just throwing everything out there and hoping that, you know, you just can't tell what's real and what's not. They might have lied about many things. He just sees it for their stuff and not for me to help them. I family heard about a long-time friend for 3 years. So it sounds like Kitty Cat had some issues with somebody scamming them out of money. You know, again, I'm sorry about that. I saw your tweet. I'd love to hang out on your debut. Call me anytime. I'm not really up to anything until further notice because I have no job. Okay, so they did actually lose their job at some point, right? Again, it's not proof. It's not proof. Can I come to your debut? I'm going to be using the Cozy Kid for this stream debut. Just need some roles for the games. I'll do after party VR chat. I have a question. I don't know, it may seem crazy, but several times I post a voiceover. Somebody's posted a voiceover a few hours later. So now we have like the first time I think written from her, where we've had like her do this thing where other people do something that's like not even remotely similar to her, but she takes it personally, which we've seen from her before, right? So now this shows like a pattern of behavior from past coverage, by the way. Like, I know I don't owe them, but it's just that it happened like 10 times, and each time that's only when it gets retweeted. I can just kind of looking for problems when they aren't there, right? I'm a gambling grim reaper that's stressed with the pressure of reaping. I'm a reaper. I take pleasure in gambling with your life. I guess they're just talking about some new bottle all or something. And I'm doing good. Just about to take a nap or sleep. Only get a few hours. It didn't clap tire me out. Okay, no worries. My grandpa went to my PC when I was at work, and now he knows what I do. Of course, they say, I'm really sorry about that. It feels like they just make up random shit just to, like, find a way to converse with them. About their family. Yeah, life can be really stressful sometimes. Understand where you're coming from. If your friend did something that bad, being friends may not be the right thing to do. Ultimately, it's your decision to make. You're not a terrible older sister. It's not your fault that it happened. Life gets in the way sometimes to prevent us from being with the ones we love. And we'd like to be there. Parents are always right. That's very important to know. Again, my family was disapproved. DFP. I'm so hi. You're so cool and cute. I like you as a friend. How are you, cutie? I'm sorry I don't message you more often. I'm worried about being a bother, so you might want to worry about that because you've been a bother. You're adorable. Oh, don't worry. You can literally spam me. I love you too. You're super special to me. I'm so glad you're in my life. Drop some B-Shoujo stuff. About Nanners. New cover. What time do you want to play on Wednesday? About social cues. Oh, dude, it's okay. I wasn't offended. I just thought it was a serious thing. I asked for it to be after stream. I didn't know it was a joke. No, it's okay. A lot of time my jokes are funny. I try to be funny, but most of the time I'm the only one who gets it. If I fell asleep, I'm just going to say it's okay and you're fine. People will do their best to understand. Once they know you're better, it has to go both ways. All right, cool. Wait, didn't we read that one? Okay, so actually, we're right here. Okay, yeah, we got that one. All right, I was just trying to find out where the fuck we were because, like, it's just so much of, like, this, like, random just conversation that proves nothing, right? Like, I distance myself and feel anything off about a person. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Sure, absolutely, right? That makes sense. Thanks, Peachy, of course, fam. I just got fired. I don't know what to do. Again, attention seeking. Very normal for funny here. I'm thinking of setting up a come-a-thon. Okay, firstly, what you have in mind on the VA. Second, I'm really sorry about that. Didn't see your message until now. Hope you had someone to talk to or just someone to help you out with that. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd make money. I just need to find another job. I can drop a TikTok. Hey, do you want to... this person did a new comic. I was wondering if this comic is bad to voice over. Drops pixel art. Hi, cutie. Again, plus you met our fansly and other stuff. I'm just a come-a-thon. I guess it's like a fansly thing. You want to talk? If that's not, it's okay. Kitty Cat just says I'm having a hard time with my life here at home and, being on my alt account. Like, man, I tried signing up for therapy last night because my partner encouraged me because I'm at a point where I'm panicking too much in my life. So just talking about private issues that they have. Understandable. Personally, for me, this was last year's early in so many months now, if I recall, but at the same time, it said a few things that made me think that one, misunderstanding, and two, I feel like I'm reading it too deep and won't be there to fully grasp the situation. There's no, where's the context for this? But yeah, I get that. Thanks for your input. Feels weird to me because it's our first time in a VC together and there are like 3 other people in here besides us, and she brought all of this up. Again, where's the context? If you said you're going to include all the screenshots, include all the screenshots. I guess this is some lyrics. I don't know what this is. There's some kind of prayer. And that's it. So, chat, now that we've been through all this, can anybody tell me what the fuck I just read? I need a fucking strong drink. What? Why did you drop all of this? What did this accomplish, by the way? Like, what? This is a nothing burger with nothing fries, served in a nothing restaurant, on a nothing planet, in a nothing galaxy, surrounded by the nothing universe and the nothing timeline. Like, what the fuck is this? Doctor Strange in the multiverse of nothing. Bro, what the fuck? So, of course she drops this, everybody telling her to step off the internet. Well, Chachachilla continues to go on a tirade. How come Apollo's managers are allowed to share our DMs? No problem. but it's suddenly a problem when I share Paul in my DMs to clear my name. Well, number one, these ones that you shared had no relevancy. Number two, there was already a lot of stuff omitted, so really you sharing it accomplished nothing. But on top of that, Chacha actually linked the DMs first, which I was going to tell you, but luckily there was a community note to kind of clear that up. On top of that, Apollo brought up the drama 3 years after the events occurred. I think I'm allowed to bring it up 2 months later to clear my name. I know I said stop talking about I love this for you. I know I said stop talking about the drama, but there's one last thing. I'm going to prove over time that I'm becoming a better person with my actions. Yeah, you really did a great job of that. Good job, Chacha. Yeah, you really cooked on that promise, let me tell you. Continuing here with her tirade, random stuff chat. I wonder who fabricated the drama in the first place. Trey, of course, saying someone else brought it up, so you decided to bring my talent back into this. Chachachilla says people are bringing up the drama again. Blame Froggy Hoppin', so blaming Missy. What? Missy didn't do anything. Missy was in a server that this person decided to, be a part of. They tried to warn the server. They didn't do anything. So actually, really, Missy was just looking out for everybody in the community. But we'll talk about that server and how they actually didn't take any action separately. But Missy didn't do anything. She was just informing people what was going on. Nobody fabricated drama, dude. All the shit that you had from before was horrible drama. I'm like, what are you talking about? Nobody fabricated it. You're the one that fabricated all the bullshit that started the drama in the first place. If anything, you're the one. Chacha goes on to say, if I provide evidence that I'm innocent, it's going too far. I told him guilty. I don't understand what you guys want. There's nothing that we want from you, dude. We want you to step off the internet. That's it. So guys, Flork goes on to type out a very heartfelt message here to Chacha. So let's take a look at what he had to say, guys.
Chacha, I'm going to say a few words. I want you to please not reply as soon as you see them and instead take a few hours to process what I'm going to say to you. Please take what I say seriously. First off, I forgive you for a few months back, however I can only speak for myself and whatever I went through with you in particular. I cannot speak on anything else going on in regards to you and anyone else. You must stop coming online. I do not know if you have a group of people in your DMS or a server gassing you up to come back. Please do not listen to them. You need more than a few months to actually ground yourself and make change. VTubing is not the place for this. This is detrimental to you. I repeat, all of this will only continue to harm you and set you back.
I am very much under the impression that I really do believe this, by the way, chat. I think that there is like some people in some DMs or something, chat, that are like, they're basically a bunch of locals, right? They're gassing her up just to continuously cause this drama, right? And just to feed off of it. I'm like pretty sure, because why would she just keep randomly coming back? I think there's people kind of poking her and doing this to kind of, whatever, benefit off of it, you know what I mean?
You cannot on one hand reach out and say you have changed, make posts about such and then totally crash out again. If you are actually serious about change, you're going to drop all this. Focus on every aspect of your life besides being online / VTubing / streaming. I do not believe right now you are in the proper mental space to be online, and you must long-term disconnect.
That's the perfect word for it.
Can you see this is a repeating pattern that's happened like 3 to 4 times now in the past few months?
Wow, it's
time
almost
you
like
break
it's a
out
cycle,
of the cycle,
chat.
and the only way that will meaningfully happen is to not late night post and put the phone down.
I like the part where Flork said it's florking time, and then he florked all over the place.
I do understand this may be all you can do right now, but you must make a change. Spend your time listening to some self-help books, focus on a few games between therapy, journal, find religion.
Oh, he's such a nice person, dude. Like, Flork is like the kindest fucking person I've ever met in my life.
Not to be here.
It's crazy.
You will see a change in your life, but you must commit to it.
Yep.
Do not listen to anyone saying to post or stream. They do not have your best interest in mind. You must spend time offline.
I agree. Flork is such a good person, dude. For him to sit there and say, I forgive, and on top of that go on to say, like, hey, like, you know, I really want what's best for you, but you really need to step away. And it's true, right? So HR Chan, of course, adds to this as well. Let's listen to her words.
Flork is a good person. Forgiveness is not an easy feat. I will never forgive Chachachilla for slandering Adfree and making Yomi feel like she was a prisoner at a convention she was at to have fun.
I will not forgive Chachachilla.
The shit you did to Missy
Work stronger than
and
I
Apollo, absolutely not.
Yep.
I'm not even in SVA anymore, but I will always be protective of every single talent there. I am not in Mythos, but that agency is like a second home to me, and I love everyone there. You can say all day that this has nothing to do with me, however when you hurt people I love it does. So to you Chachachilla, I say this as disrespectfully as possible. Shut the fuck up.
Damn, bro. That's a strong statement. Now, I did warn you about this earlier in the stream chat. Unfortunately, Chacha's not going to stop. Chacha goes on to say, or Floor goes on to say, if your response is, I don't know what to do, here's what you're going to do, and drop some, things you can do. Drop Twitter, exercise, therapy, audiobooks, like, small support network of friends. Religion will help, certain people, right? Now, 1 to 2, 3 month process. Keep busy. Again, it drops a lot of stuff to help yourself. Well, Chacha says, I genuinely felt so purposeless without streaming. I don't want to go back to that again. And of course, Flork says, so be it. The information is here. Do with it as you will. Good luck. And Chacha says, thanks. So, I do not genuinely feel like she's going to change, chat. Moral of the story here, I don't think she's going to stop. I think she's just going to fucking keep going. And that's really sad. That's really sad because, I got to, exactly, Nate. You can learn to live without it because this is unhealthy for you. But sadly, chat, this is where we are. So, Trey decides to respond to this chat saying, let me correct you, Darren. Number one, you leaked our DMs in a document. I think you deleted the document because you were getting flamed by everybody. What's up, Brady? How are you, cutie? Oh my God, I saw your beautiful face. In your clips. You were so beautiful. What the fuck? Why is radio so hot, chat? It's not fair. Anyway, because you were getting flamed by everybody. There's multiple videos out there showing this. I'm the fucking CEO now. I'll take your ass to court. Keep my talent out of your mouth. So, Trey going on to be like, you know what? Fuck you. I'll take your ass to court. So chat. Here we go. I would like to read to you a few words. From our good friend, Kono, the lawyer. That's right. I'm very shy, but people have been very sweet to me. I know you've been kicking ass. Congrats. So guys, I checked with Mr. Lawyer Kono on if something could actually be done in court. So let's take a look. So allegedly, chat, there are behaviors that Chacha has done outside of this situation that are legally enforceable. But again, that is between more private matters, right? The batch of DMs doesn't include nudes of Apollo, like shared in confidence or Apollo's real name or address. Just an alleged old alias, thus it isn't illegal revenge porn or doxing by what she showed, right? There's nothing illegal about sharing messages you have with another person that are text-based in nature. That's because you don't have a reasonable expectation of privacy. It's something you write down and send to somebody else unless they have a special relationship with you, like a lawyer or a therapist. So Trey can't sue this person for the stalking or harassment or anything else on behalf of Apollo because he is a lawyer. That's something that Apollo would have to do. But nonetheless, it does sound like there is some things surrounding that could potentially be a legal thing, right? So there could be something that happened extraneously that we're not aware of that could be there, right? So so Trey can actually sue her, but can sue on behalf of Apollo, but Apollo could sue her for other things, right? So so kind of separate instances there. So again, I did want to ask the question because I wasn't sure Trey actually could or not. What was the truth in that, right? So, but anyway, chat, there actually is something kind of crazy that went on surrounding this, chat, and that's what I want to talk about here for a moment. It's very, very disappointing, but there's this server here, and the server is called Respawn, chat, and a bunch of people were in the server. Creators that I think Sai said they were in there. Also, Missy, Froggy Hoppins was in there. A bunch of creators. Well, chat, unfortunately, Chacha Chilla, from the screenshot I showed you last news segment, got into this Discord. Was in voice chats with people. Again, we already know the history of her and Missy and other people she's bothered. She does not need to be in there, right? She does not need to be involved with these other people. She is problematic. It is to protect their safety, right? Their absolute safety. So they reported it to the server, and guess what they did? Absolutely nothing. where there's off-platform drama being discussed elsewhere concerning a member of this server. I'm at Chachachilla. Per our ticket policy, we do not take action on outside conflicts unless there's clear evidence of a serious safety risk or unless somebody violates our server rules, Discord community guidelines, or Discord TOS. Well, I will tell you, knowing all of Chachachilla's actions, she violates all of these. So, yeah, you might want to take some action, bro. Yeah, by the way, there's been like a mass exodus from this server because they didn't take action. At this time, we have not been provided sufficient evidence to justify removal under that standard, bro. You're looking the other way if you say that is not sufficient evidence. They have evidence that shows a clear safety risk. Please submit a ticket. I don't know, doxing people, picking up, fake screenshots. I feel like that's pretty much, safety risk to the community, but maybe I should lower my standards, right, chat? Yeah, maybe I'm just, holding people accountable. My bad. We're trying to be as fair as possible. No, you're not. We will not remove someone simply because a certain number of people dislike them. Have personal issues with them outside the server. It's not a personal issue anymore. It's become a public issue that has involved lots of people. That is, borderline legal as well. So, honestly, I don't like that Clara was some kind of... I don't know why we're talking about Clara. We're talking about Chacha right now. Anyway, continue. If we did that, it would set a precedent where we remove people constantly based on popularity contests instead of rules and evidence. This is a drama-free server. You don't like to interact with everybody here, but everybody is expected to be respectful and act like adults. I'm sorry, but Chacha is not respectful and does not act like an adult. So, to your point here, guys, you're kind of dropping the ball here. You're letting all these people get exposed to somebody that is proven to be problematic. So, there's a drama-free server. You do not need to like everybody. Please don't bring outside drama in a respawn point. Do not instigate arguments. Do not make call-out posts and do not harass anybody in channels or DMs. Actually, Chacha has done this to other people before. So, if you have a legitimate concern related to respawn point, use the ticket system. Anyone who attempts to start or escalate drama in the server will be removed. Well, the thing is, it's not just drama at this point. It's an actual safety risk, right? Thank you for understanding and your commitment to keeping respawn point a fun, interactive, and enjoyable place for everybody. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay hydrated. So, as you guys can see here again, I'll show you the screenshot. Respawn point. He's chilling right there, dude. He's Chacha chilling, and nobody's doing anything about it. Just letting her sit in there like it's not even a problem. So, of course, a ton of people have decided to leave this server, right? Yeah, it's crazy, Sai. Of course, Missy is the one to start it. And this is what she has to say, chat, about Respawn Point.
My disappointment with Respawn is immeasurable. Not banning Chachachilla, who's known for causing an insane amount of issues on the guys, that it's unfair since they did nothing in Respawn, is so disrespectful for those that were affected by her actions.
Allowing the opportunity to continue building her brand and network of creators so she can further hurt you makes you an accomplice. You're just as bad as her in her previous actions. Really wish I had the audacity to say this one knowing I was one of her victims. I guess post this and a person says, really the person that posted all of this? Let me double check that. Yeah, whoever runs this server, I guess. Yes, you just put a lot of people today. Wow, I thought we were friends. Dude, it doesn't matter if you're friends or not. I understand, but you gotta listen to people when they're trying to warn you, dude. You're allowing this stuff to happen, Of course, we have people, filing out of the server as well. Allegedly, somebody in chat said over 100 people have left already. But, look at this.
Respawn Point, as well as a number of mutuals. Taking a defensive stance with someone who has caused so many people in your own server personal grief is negligent and dishonest, when people have been kicked for significantly less. I encourage other mutuals to also leave.
I agree with that as well. 100%. Again, we have somebody else here, Nabumi, going on to no longer support Respawn as well.
I will no longer be endorsing Respawn. it was a great place, but after numerous replies of well they didn't do anything in here, so it's not an issue I've received, I cannot back it up. Imo, I feel like they aren't doing things to protect new/other creators from bad people.
Look, it's your Discord server, like I'm sorry, but you do have to step up to the plate sometimes when people like that come into a server. You have to get involved, I'm sorry, like you have a public area, you have to protect it.
I love my friends in Respawn, but the situation that's just went down was not handled well. Look, I know the professional side wants to ensure everyone is treated fairly and not removed because they're disliked, but this is different.
On Chacha's in, right? She has been
her is
completely
actively allowing a
unprofessional.
serious safety risk in your server.
Yep.
She wasn't remorseful of what she did, she doubled down. She is someone who has hurt members of the community and will do it again.
Absolutely, she said she's not going to stop.
I'm incredibly disappointed.
He already said that.
You can't promise to keep the server an enjoyable place for everyone while allowing a legitimate safety risk to do as they please there. Enough people vouching for what they have done is evidence. And if you need to dig deeper to get specific information from the victims, that's fine, but you cannot foster a safe space while protecting an individual that actively makes the space unsafe.
Absolutely, 100%. I can't clap for that enough, dude. Cannot clap for that enough. So fucking base. So, a lot of people leaving this Respawn server due to their inactions. But why do I show you this, chat? It shows a pattern of behavior, chat. Chacha is not changing. She's not willing to better herself. She's going to keep doing what she's doing. She's going to go to Discord servers, talk to whoever, and she's going to infiltrate wherever she can. I showed you that tweet here from, Flork, where she just said, like, hey, like, I feel so purposeless, I'm not going to stop. And that sucks. But I do want to remind you all, from the words of Apollo here, tweeting out about this as well. Just continue like normal, guys. Ignore it. Have fun out in the sun. Enjoy your Vtuber life, and let's all come together and make fun content. Please, no more hurting words. Let's spread kindness. So I think at this point, I'm going to make an official decree here. I'm gonna make an official decree here, chat. I think at this point, I'm probably gonna stop giving Chachachilla attention. I think that's the best I can do, right? Hannah also goes on to say, like, hey, like, I don't know you, and you don't know me, but let me give you my 2 cents. At this point in time, it doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. You have Flork putting his time and energy into trying to help you log off, which you very much need to do. You need to have people out there, your reputation is already gone. And it doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. You need to stop jumping at opportunities to click the reply button. You need to stop clicking the new post button. Very true, Hannah. Very true. Of course, we also have a statement here from Trey, just to kind of cap everything off here. But here is what Trey has to say about the whole shindig, chat. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. I want to let it be known that I wish zero harm to Chachachilla. I do not support any harassment going towards her in any way, shape, or form. I generally do wish she gets the help that she needs.
Yep. I mean, I don't want anybody to support harassment towards her or anything like that. That's not what we're about. But I do think that it's okay to be like, dude, you need help, right?
While there is maybe no easy path for forgiveness, I'm a strong believer in that people can change for the better, but also believing there is a limit on how many chances a person can get to prove themselves. I do wish she can find her path to forgiveness within the Vtuber community. But she needs to own up to what she did to people and work on making amends.
And she still hasn't done that 100%.
She needs to know not everyone will forgive her or forget.
Against that.
It's going to take a long time, but people are very forgiving in this community. If she is truly serious about wanting to be a content creator, then she needs to work on herself first and foremost.
Again, it's just like her actions disprove all of her apologies,
for those that
right?
didn't like how I reacted to this situation as a CEO, I do apologize for that. I see my talents, and staff has my family before anything. I will always do what is needed to do to protect my family. I will never care how it makes me look. I will always put them first before myself. That is just how I am. Again, I apologize.
Yeah, because again, I don't really think going by what Kona said, you'd be able to take her to court. At least personally,
I never want to bring
Maybe
negativity to this community. My goal is still to bring positivity to the Vtuber community.
Sure.
See you guys within the next upcoming weeks for updates regarding Mythos. I still owe you all that. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah, so again, going by Kono's words, I don't think Trey can really do anything, legally. He did kind of jump the gun on that, but that's okay, right? Like, he's trying to protect his agency and his people, right? So, I just think the moral of the story here, chat, I'm gonna throw a few things at you really quick. I think that unless there is something horribly major, I think this is the last I'm gonna cover Chachachilla. I don't think giving her attention is good at this point. I don't think it's accomplishing anything. It's certainly not helping her. And we're nothing came from this, right? Like nothing. The document was worthless. Didn't prove anything. All the screenshots. It's just like powder, right? It's just powder in Chacha. I just think at this point, I'm just not going to talk about them unless it's something major because it doesn't do any good. It's fueling. It's giving the trolls food, and I'm like, I just don't think that's good anymore. That's kind of where I'm at. But what do you guys think about this situation? What's your thoughts? I agree. I'm tired of talking about her, dude. Like, I just feel like it's never going to change. So why am I going to feed into the cycle anymore, you know? Oh, trust me, I've had that conclusion for a while, but I'm just kind of like, I hope it would improve, right? And it's been a while, so I'm like, well, I do need to talk about this, but at the same time, I'm just like, please, dude, like, just sign off. Just sign off, like, you know what I mean? So, it's exhausting. It's absolutely exhausting. So, I mean, I'm hoping that she improves. I'm not going to hold my breath, but I will at least hope it happens, chat. So, yep, somehow they returned, dude. They returned. Wow. Absolutely crazy, chat. Wild, wild. Well, guys, I did want to say thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you. And thank you for chatting, of course, about the newsy news, as Lydia would say. So, I know this, stuff was pretty heavy coverage today. I appreciate all of you sticking with me while we talked about it. So, thank you guys so much. Guys, we are actually going to go raid Kono since he was nice enough to give us some, information that was really sweet of him. So, let's go support him as well. And, guys, I will see you all tomorrow for some reacts and some memes. As always, I'm going to be playing Night Rain mod in the Discord later. So, please come on by and hang out. It's going to be a good time. Bye, YouTube. Have a good one. Bye, Twitter. And again, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will see you all tomorrow, okay? Have a great rest of your day. Have fun.